Greetings, my friends. I don't know what I said at the beginning there, because my mouth doesn't work, but hello, my name is Suaveh, and with me are a few other rather interesting ladies and fellers. They go by Desisne, Light, Patty, Eric, Leo, and T'Chow, eventually. Eventually. How's everyone doing this week?
I exist.
Can't really complain.
True. I need to make sure Rogue is on full volume because sometimes she sings. Not because she's bad. It's
I
just that
mean-
my brain breaks every once in a while when there's too much noise. It's not her fault.
Damn.
It's not her fault.
Ow.
It's actually
Fuck,
not.
That hurts.
I have to turn everybody down when that happens. Like, all right, there's too much noise going on.
Ugh. I live a dancer in this fucking game? Jesus. I hate people.
Alright, yeah, and if chat doesn't know, episode 10, the last episode, went live this morning. And episode 1 of the World of Forlorn Hope will be going live this Friday. On YouTube, of course. Ma'am, it's gotta be way too hot for your dog to be walking on the sidewalk, but what do I know? I'm just a guy who lives here. We'll give it a few more minutes. I'll give it to like 12:35. Let Corvus try to get in here. Spelled the word begin sometimes, so that's fun. We gotta make sure we get that grim music for the battle that's gonna be coming up. Damn, it's gonna be interesting to tackle without Mikhail.
Ugh.
The... Do I have that map ready? Yes. Yes, I do.
Okay.
Oh my god.
World Social Media Day. Can you just shove that up your ass, please?
Who the fuck
Can we
decides
please?
that bullshit?
Can we? We don't need a World Social Media Day, okay?
No, we're okay.
But you need to consume.
Also, I like how you put the Empress of Darkness ping in the World of Forlorn Hope.
Did I fucking do that shit?
Yes, you totally did.
I did. I didn't even realize. Jesus. Damn, bro.
Too many D&D channels, chat. Too many D&D channels.
It's alright. It's alright.
Oh, holy hell. Yeah, I'll have to leave for like 10-ish minutes, but then I'm gonna shower. Makes sense about it.
Well.
I cry.
Good.
Oh, well, thank you, man. I appreciate your love and support.
You try.
You cannot see it, but I'm making a heart gesture.
Can I also punch you in your balls?
Get a plane ticket to Germany. I will even get you at the airport.
Ooh.
Oh.
I mean, I did just get my passport updated.
Oh,
Tee.
Lord.
Unfortunately, there's not enough fucking money on the planet right now to get out of this country.
There really isn't.
Nah,
I mean, you
that's-
could always rob a bank. I've heard that's a very American way of getting money.
You know, it used to be
That's
really good, and now it's not.
Now you're going to jail.
Now
Immediately.
Did they fix
That's
the
what-
infinite money glitch?
Bro, they
Sam.
passed that shit like in the fucking early 2000s. Like,
That and I mean, if you're really poor, it's a quick way to get you room and board in jail.
I mean, just
Yeah.
saw the pyramid scheme then.
And then people
You
continue to
know-
do it just so they go back to jail. Is what I've noticed.
you would really wish that would work, the pyramid scheme angle, but unfortunately, it kind of doesn't anymore.
I mean, there are enough stupid people. You just need to find the right stupid people with the right amount of money.
Oh,
Pyramids.
the hard part is finding people
And-
with fucking money.
And be morally bankrupt, of course, but that's a prerequisite.
That's a prerequisite to just making a ton of money anyway.
Yeah.
Money is
Yeah.
inherently morally bankrupt, to be fair.
That's kind of the point of money.
Well,
So,
you don't have
what
to
about
worry
that civil war?
morals. It's
What about that civil war? Has it started yet?
I have no
it
idea.
wants to.
We're like heady there right now.
Oh, he's here.
We're on the way. As they say.
As they say. Yeah. Basically. Alright. Let's see.
Make sure you add your 10 tip HP.
From the dude, from the guy. Are we all ready to watch this recap and see what happened last time?
We don't need a recap. It's just bathroom fun times with Mikael and Sebastian.
I mean,
You're
not
Out of the
wrong.
closet.
but I'm still gonna do the
Feature-
recap.
Featuring the party crew.
Awesome. If everybody's ready, I'm gonna play it.
Last
Why do you hate me?
time unto Empress of Darkness.
You awaken in the morning to
Do you want the list
sound of,
alphabetically or numerically?
fist
Because either
banging
way,
on
we are
the
going to be here a
doors
while.
loudly.
My lords, you're being summoned. I need you to come with me.
Damn, no
Something
one- okay.
happened, and you are being summoned.
Tough crowd.
He looks like he.
I gotta restart it. Damn it! Doing the recap. That's why I didn't respond.
Yeah.
I'm currently streaming. So yeah. Now I'm gonna restart. Let's go again.
Last time on the Empress of Darkness.
You awaken in the morning to the sound of a gloved fist banging on the door, just loudly.
My lords, you're being summoned. I need you to come with me.
Something happened, and you are being summoned.
He looks like he learned something very recently, and it's disturbed him greatly.
There have been 2 deaths. Something has happened to my old friends. We found the bodies of High Priest of the Sand, Lauren Foal, and High Priest of the Reef, Sifa Teala, hanging from the docks this morning above the high tide.
I always get the boner for lore.
Given Amara's background as a tavern owner, would she have feasibly been like a true crime podcast kind of person to pick up on maybe some subtle shit that the rest of the group would have missed?
This is to tell me not to come after them.
Well, that just makes me even more motivated to go after them.
Exactly. I have 20 catapults and 400 men available for you. They will follow your every order. I hereby name you Thanes of the City. You have saved us more times than I wish to count already.
A singular one, carrying a huge bomb.
Oh!
What?
Oh my god! The Rock! Do you have any apothecaries, alchemists in the city?
Of course,
Well-
we have Vital Brews and several in the guild row.
And you also meet Gary of the Alchemist Guild. I've got something wonderful for you.
Oh.
Hands you a little ball.
Missy.
The fuck is this?
This is Papa's boom.
I never thought I'd see you again. My sister's daughter.
What?
Hey, yo.
I am going to have to tell her that I saw you.
I'm sorry, what? She's dead. What?
He's already very drunk. Alright.
Breakfast time. Good job.
Sebastian, let's get you something to eat, my friend. Before you pass out on your fucking feet.
I'm not drunk.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Keep telling yourself that, friend. He pats you on the back and starts leading you towards some fucking food.
Why did you bring me up here?
How would you feel about becoming the Emperor of Fortooth?
Come again? Ow. No, come again?
I like that ending. It's a fantastic ending. Thank you, Sebastian, for being
Chucking.
such a great actor. I appreciate it. You made it so easy for me.
Jesus.
That's fantastic. And we shall
What did
kick
I do?
off. You ended it perfectly. You choked.
You
could say.
Choked on something.
Choked, you could say, on something. Your disbelief, you could say, potentially.
Oh, fuck off, I know what you're insinuating.
Yeah, and when he asked you if you wanted to be the emperor, and you choked a little bit. But yeah, we shall awaken the next morning after a full night of rest. You know that there is a certain deed that must be done today. The city seems a little more somber than usual. Little like they know what's gonna happen.
There's a natural stillness in the air.
Yeah, a natural stillness in the air. And you guys, go to all the places, pick up the various things that were promised to you, the Baba's Boom and the health potions that the Ital Brews got you. All the stuff that they said. Is there anything else you wanted to stop by in the city before you start heading to the to the castle, just a few miles to the north.
How long would that take?
It's about 5 miles, so only take a couple hours to walk. But like the army will take like the entire day basically to get there and set up.
Okay.
That you have. That's like 500 people, horses, siege equipment, food. So it'll take.
I thought it was 400 people. We have someone besides that?
It's the people that run the siege equipment mostly. So it's like 400
Also our
people
volunteers
you have to fight.
and
Yeah.
Nate from the various guilds, adventurers, fighters,
There's
mages.
probably a couple nurses too,
Yeah,
doctors in case for injuries.
got around 500 people. Some clerics are included in there. Yeah, they're all kind of gathered outside of the gate, on the north side, just up in this direction near the north gate, waiting for. Technically, yeah, it would be that one. Waiting for news of what they're. Of when they shall leave. Maybe even a speech. Who knows? They're waiting for their commander, you could say. Their commanders. All 6 of them. Yes, just go tell them to get ready for the day and start marching, or what? What do you do?
I basically just try to give them a rousing speech to basically remember them what they're doing, what their purpose is, and that the enemy shall know no mercy.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
He's gonna go
Nice.
19.
They will have a bonus to their attack, basically, during they kind of like roar back at you and clank their shields and spears and swords and everything else they have together and start walking. They're basically just gonna have a +2 attack against the fort, give you a better chance.
Yay!
And everybody starts walking. Do you guys have anything? What do you guys do as you got? That's where the fort is. It's about 5 miles away, so you got about an hour and a half of just a normal paced walk. I'd probably say. Maybe
We could take the rock.
Yeah, that is up to you.
I speak the holy word and give the whole army temporary HP. With my holy aura as I run around.
He's just standing there. Yeah, you'd have to just be speaking as they walk by, basically. Yeah, you could do that. Do you guys?
Children of Julia, burn the heretics, burn them all.
You forgot to kill the mutant.
Kill the Xeno with the bolter and the flamer. Be the god Empress right hand.
You see Amara like pinch your bridge and go, God damn it, he too. Make this dude shut the fuck up.
Out of character, just so we are on one page, we are still level 4, right? We didn't level up.
No.
Yep.
Okay.
You're still
Thank you.
level 4.
I hear soon though after this.
I'm leaning over to Amara. Do you know who this god emperor is he talks about?
Julie? Julie? I'm just gonna call it Julie. No, not particularly.
Maybe he's still drunk.
No, I just think he's a heretic. It's fine.
I hear heresy among us.
Jesus Christ.
I immediately point to Mikael. It was him.
Way to throw your boss under the rug. GG.
I mean, he doesn't pay me, so technically I'm underpaid.
You
He
are
deserves it.
underpaid.
Yeah, you're an
I don't know.
unpaid
I don't think
intern.
you're that underpaid anymore, but
He doesn't pay me. It's heresy. That's how it works.
He pays you with
So-
experience.
He pays you an exposure.
Have you ever been exposed to Fireball? Would you like to?
Still one more level. Still one more level before I can
I
get
know.
Fireball.
You ever
So,
been
Amara, how will this flying on the rock work? Will we have a saddle or?
She activates the fucking stick.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So she activates it, and a rock fucking appears out of this little. You could say it looks like a hairpin, basically, and kind of takes it out of her hair, and she touches it, and it's a massive fucking creature. So it like, it's not an actual creature; it's technically a construct, but like it appears in front of you and begins to grow. Just
Hello, Roxanne. Aren't you beautiful?
it's got like metal for wings. Awesome.
Yes,
Everyone
Loaf has
gets-
already claimed the best seat, the head. She's currently loafing on there.
There's a clicking beak, but it doesn't do anything. It's, let's see. I'll make it so everybody can see this motherfucker. It is a gargantuan creature, a gargantuan monstrosity, that can fly 120 feet per turn. So it's one of the fastest flyers in the entire like realm.
Curiosity, what would I get if I cast Enlarge on him?
Oh God. Oh
Something
God.
just bigger. It would just be bigger and even more terrifying. It's already
Wonderful.
gargantuan, so yeah, no, it'd just be even
Oh
more
my
terrifying.
God! Make the entire guard shit their pants because this giant thing is the shadow over the entire town. You're gonna die, fuckers! Get out of this town.
You guys climb on top, basically, and this thing has a wingspan of, if I remember correctly, around 200 feet. Yeah.
It's like the length of a galleon or
Yeah.
something.
They are birds of prey of fantastic scale. They hunt over vast territories and can snatch up whole elephants, whales, or wagons in their talons. Yeah.
That's a big fucker.
Yeah, I know. That little stick that it's holding in the picture, that's a mast.
tree.
No, that's a mast of a boat.
Damn.
Yeah.
He's a big
rocks,
girl.
Rocks are big.
She's a big girl.
Now
Guys.
they're even bigger.
Climb on top of her, and you take flight, and you hear the army go,
Oh, man, I've only seen like 3 of those.
and you hear someone go, I've seen one in real life. It almost took out my ship. It was bad. And
It
you
sucks.
take off, and you fly rather quickly. And it probably only takes you like 10 minutes before you can even you can see the place nestled in some hills. Let me see if I downloaded the picture. If not, it's in here somewhere.
Well, now we just need to wait for the army to arrive.
It's gonna just hover above it, and is it here? Maybe it's not. It's totally not. Darn. Let's see. Can I still find it really quick? There it is. That's not what I fucking wanted to do. Damn it. Ah, shit. Well, I found it, and then I clicked the wrong button, and it didn't download. Save. I will put it in the Empress of Darkness chat, so you guys can see it. This is basically what you're flying over. A looks to be well-defended castle, kind of in the hills. Seems to only have one little way up to assault it. Got some nice cliffs on three sides. A zigzagging stone path that goes all the way to the top, and then the keep itself, nestled at the top of the hill. Looks to be a rather formidable place, to say the least. It could take they could last a while in there, just from the looks of it. And even from where you are, you can see there are people down there that look like little ants moving around. A decent amount. Maybe not 400, but you don't need 400 to hold a castle like that.
So, shall we wait for the army, or shall we drop immediately the bomb?
Why would I immediately drop the bomb? Aren't there still innocents here too?
No.
No?
Yeah.
No,
Alright,
just-
fine, I'm dropping the goddamn bomb.
Yes. Let the heretics burn in holy flame.
As far as
Let
you
the-
Fly
know,
away!
Let their souls be purified.
as far as you know, the bomb that you were given by
Baba Booey.
not his name isn't Baba, by Gary, Baba's boom, is something that can at least it'll probably punch a hole in this the wall, it looks like, but it's not something that's gonna blow up the entire place.
Oh,
Just have to get the
alright, so where do
they
I
did
drop
not give
this
you
to be the
those.
most strategic?
Give me a
honestly gonna hit the
perception check.
gate, right?
Would
Or the
be-
wall, at least.
Yeah, that's your top of the head gate or wall. Somewhere on the wall would be good. Give me a perception check to see if there's any weak points that you don't notice.
I'm sure the party can help with that too.
Yeah, let's all do that so we don't miss horribly. Ew.
It ain't Amara! Nat one!
Yeah,
I
the
guess-
wind in your eyes.
I guess it's just me, Sebastian. Sebastian Hour's blind.
She just currently enjoys herself too much on the head.
Alright. Well, with a 15 and a 16, Corvus and Sebastian, they're able to notice that the gate might be the best place to throw the bomb, to give a nice, easy place for the army, to get in there and start fighting. But there is a portion of the wall, not kind of on the other side as you're flying around it, that if you hit it right, you might be able to just make like part of the hill collapse, and that might also give a nice little place, but you'd have to hit it just right with a good toss. The gate would be a lot safer to throw it at.
Well, her aunt also gave her something she could drop.
I don't remember what that was.
Right, I
It
forgot
was-
her aunt gave an atomic bomb.
No, it was definitely not an atomic bomb.
It did more than
does
Baba's
it toss
boom, though.
fire, water? No, it does not.
No, I think you said it last
You
session.
did. You said it did more than Baba's boom, and it was more potent.
Not necessarily. There's Baba's boom does big fire and real quick. What she gave you does napalm. So they're both very different. So it depends on what
So
you
if
want
it's
to do.
napalm, if I cast it, Sebastian used to set it on fire.
No.
No?
Just
I thought
So we have
napalm
a
had to be activated. My bad.
Nope.
So our choice is between war
Hey, Pop.
crimes and more war crimes.
Yeah.
You're in a war right now. Against
There's
people.
no Geneva Convention here.
just
There's no war
crime.
crimes. Exactly.
So we're just committing crime regardless. That's what I'm hearing.
I mean,
Can't wait to. I love to smell Napoli today.
You know,
Does anybody want to assist me with trying to hit the target just right?
It's a dex, right? Or is it strength?
it would. You could. I would allow it be dex. I'd let you be doing acrobatics. Or
The
an
best
athletics.
dex
It does not.
or athletic to do it. Then yeah.
Does not matter. Either one works for me.
Well, my strength is higher than my dex, so.
How
So
about
that'd
help
be athletics
action?
for me, or just a
Yep.
pure strength check.
Yep.
Help athletics.
Athletics.
I think will be better. You
Oh
got
my
help.
god!
Can we roll that?
You are being helped, so you can re-roll it.
Okay, so I can hit it again. All right.
Try it.
Come
one more.
on. Never mind.
So,
I would like to use one of my inspirations to re-roll this shit,
Yeah.
please.
Go for it at advantage.
Okay.
Oh my god.
There
we
we go.
go.
Alright. Alright. So I still have 2 more inspirations, by the way. But I've used one now.
all right. Yeah, right.
Oh, do you boulder skate
Jesus
style?
Christ.
Okay.
We never had any doubt in you.
Uh-huh.
Awesome. So yeah.
Now I can go back to town and get another Baba's Boom, because you said I could if I go back to town and get another one.
Did I say that?
You did. You did say that she could occasionally go back and get another bomb.
Not right now. It
Not right
takes
this
time to
second,
make
no.
them.
Yeah.
It doesn't have multiple of them. You can go back eventually and get them. Just got one
That
Baba's
was
Boom at a
cool.
time.
Because I think of start a war, you see.
So what's it look like with this when this this
I'm
mountain
trying
collapses?
to explain it. So you throw this bomb down. You're lucky because the DC was a 21.
Oh Jesus Christ!
You throw this bomb down, and it smashes into the hill, and for a moment, you're like, did it even do anything? But you're like, oh wait, no, hold up a second. Oh wait, no, it's firing, and then you see a massive explosion of fire and debris suddenly just shoot out from the area. And the wall takes fucking 88 fire damage, and you see the entire portion, about 20 feet across, just collapse down the hill. You can see your army is not all here. You know, you didn't wait completely all the way, but you've got like your infantry guys are here, and they're nice and rested. So if you sent them in, they could do something. But like the artillery and the food isn't here yet. They wouldn't be here until like the nighttime almost. It'll be afternoon when they're here. It takes a long time for them to move and set up and stuff. But you basically knock down this wall, and you fly over, and you see the clouds above you begin to darken. And
Do I remember if Cold Lightning is a cleric spell?
Call lightning? You do know it's a cleric spell, but do you want to give me an Arcana check?
Can I do you one better and use my wand of magic detection?
Yeah, you could. You might be able to. I don't know if that one has a range limit that it would.
I can.
You might
Well,
have to
it's-
double check for me.
Yeah, I'm currently doing it. 30 feet.
Yeah,
Probably
so
not enough.
A little bit too far away for you to figure out where the magic is coming from. Most you would know is that this isn't a call lightning. This is something much stronger. You see the clouds begin to darken even further, and the wind begins to blow, and the lightning begins to crack. The weather seems to be under control. And you see just a mage surrounded by other mages on a tower, just swirling his hands around, doing a fucking spell, and then you see him put a burning incense into a cup of, like, a bowl of water. And then he just sits down and begins to meditate. Can everybody give me a dex save?
It takes 1d4 plus 10 minutes for the new condition to take effect.
Yep.
Alright.
Wow, I rolled that 20. God damn it. Fuck. I rolled it. God damn it.
Oof. Poor Steady.
It ain't the quickest.
As the weather kind of gets worse, the rock, you see it doesn't really look like it likes the static that continues to grow in the air, and you see the rock drop, or you feel the rock drop more than anything as it goes into a nosedive. Steady. Suddenly you're not on this rock anymore. You're just kind of
no.
falling.
Free falling.
Yeah, you're just kind of free falling.
Free balling.
Yeah. Can you give me an athletics check? As this rock suddenly changes course, and flares its wings out as it nears the ground. You grab onto this thing.
I will.
Okay. Can I reach out and grab them?
The DC was a 10, so you're okay.
Okay.
Still a 200-foot long, like, wide bird.
You know, like early team death.
What about me?
Oh, you rolled a 5, didn't you?
Can't I just grab him?
You give me an athletics check.
Can I not grab him?
You can give me an athletics check.
Okay.
You have feather.
If you have feather fall, that would work, by the way.
I know. That's why I had it prepared. I thought I might jump from somewhere high.
Okay, I just wanted to. Yeah, Amara fucking before the bird even like flares its wings out, Amara reaches up and pulls Sebastian down back to the bird, and he doesn't have to use his spell slot.
You hear a very manly screech from him.
Steady, this bird flares its wings out shortly after that happens, and you grab on, and you almost slip off, but you're hanging on to some tail feathers and crawl back on. And all of a sudden, this bird just lands on the ground, and everybody falls off, and...
Oh, God.
About 5 minutes passes, and your men find you, and they begin to make camp where you are. You're a little off course from where you intended to be. You're about up there, but you can still see the camp, the castle from where you are. It's still on another hill nearby.
Mm.
No, but this bird.
That was eventful.
This bird seems to refuse to go back in the air while the storm is there. This metal bird.
He was like, fuck that shit. I'm like taking like like discarded towels or linen or whatever, and just slowly trying to dry off what she can of this bird.
Oh no, she's not worried about the rain. She's worried about the lightning. You see her, she's like getting in. She like finds like a cave in the fucking in the hill you're in, and you're like, where the hell did she go? And you whistle, and you hear a and you kind of look in, and you have no idea how this 200-foot wide bird with a wingspan and it's gargantuan. It's like 20 feet fucking tall. You have no idea how it got in there.
Poor baby.
Oh, poor baby.
I give it a
couple of nuts and bolts as a treat.
I hate this so much. I hate that. Yeah, that'll work. It does like that. It does like nuts and bolts. Yeah.
Awesome. I have a way of getting rid of excess chain mail and shit. It'll just eat it because it's metal.
Jobs. This rock eats metal objects. Oh god.
Yes.
Wonderful.
It does.
You say DM, you give it precedence. Now
Yes.
it can eat metal.
That's this rock. Just this rock.
Just this one.
Dwayne cannot eat metal in my other game. He's also a rock from a
feather token. Yeah.
He can't eat metal. Cannot.
Mine
But
can.
this one, Roxanne, she likes metal. That's fine.
She
Yeah.
is metal.
She is metal. She likes to eat metal. She likes eating herself sometimes. You just see her nibbling on a feather. It grows back after
She's
a
like,
couple days.
no.
If I use heat metal on a metal piece, would that be like spicy food for her?
I feel like
Yes.
that might hurt her internals.
And yes.
I mean, that spicy food also does that, so.
Yes.
Still.
But yeah, at the moment, as you're kind of making camp here, it's around noon. Your artillery begins arriving, and some of your food. They start setting up in a position, where they can reach the at least the walls of the city. And the moment you give them the word, they'll start firing because they have enough ammo to fire for like 4 days straight. They tell you. And if they need more, they will go find more. You see most of their ammo is just boulders, rocks, stuff like that. You got some cannonballs.
I assume we mentioned the hole in the walls with nades. The entire side of the hill collapsed.
Yeah, they have
Right.
like they have like a lead engineer, and he goes, "Yeah, if they have anyone smart, they'll try to patch it up as best they can, but we'll keep the pressure on them to make sure they're not able to. No worries about that one. But I will say, if they ever see an opening, I wouldn't doubt a counterattack from them. So, make sure the infantry knows to make some screening lines for us." I don't
These are
need,
screening lines.
lines to ward off their cavalry and charging infantry if they have a mountain attack.
You mean, those kind of lines.
Yes.
I play Total. I play Total War. I know what you're talking about.
Lines of men, bodies, you see. Preferably at least 80 men, in what would you say, rows, columns, 4 deep. It's a good line, if you're able to do that. Otherwise, in 2, 3 deep is not bad either.
Yeah, it's totally out of her element.
Mikhail definitely does all that stuff, and he's already doing all the yelling at infantry and stuff to get in lines and assigning captains and co-captains for if they die. He's doing like the entire Roman manipular system basically.
Okay, like Centurion, Legiat.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically he's got like a whole chain of command all the way up to you guys and him. So
Everyone can survive 1 extra arrow of HP
yeah,
because of temp.
yeah. But yeah, you guys wanna you guys eventually send out some scouts from Mikhail. He tells them to go out and gather as much information as they can, and they try. They will try. A couple of them do pretty good. A couple of the scouting groups do pretty good. One of the scouting groups does not return. You sent
Probably
4
got
of them out.
captured or killed.
Yeah, you sent 4 of them out. 3 of them came back. They're like, we didn't have much resistance. They've got several, looks to be units, about 100, 120 men deep of infantry, a lot of clerics and priests and stuff like that. For the most part, we think they've got around 350 men total, but like we said, assaulting is much more difficult than defending.
We hit the mountain, right? Or did we hit the?
We hit the mountain.
Yeah, you hit the hill basically and knocked some of the wall down at least. So they tell you that they have some engineers already working on trying to fix it, but it seems to be slow going while once the artillery started bombing them. And you can hear the artillery just firing in the background, the ballista.
Firing main cannon. Firing main cannon.
Basically, it's just a bunch of trebuchets. The only cannons are on the ships.
It was a red versus blue reference. It's fine.
I know what red.
Sheila, right?
Blue is, but...
Mm-hmm.
That was the take name. I have watched that years.
Sheila, come back to me. I made you a muffin.
I love caboose.
But yeah, you begin the shelling of the castle. And after a couple hours of shelling, the rest of your food arrives, and it's probably almost like 5:30 by that time. Basically, an entire day spent to walk around 8 miles to this castle. Which, once you get into this area, it's a little woodsy and a little hilly. So, it's partly why. But other than that, that's around the time that you realize that 4th group never came back, and you're like, something's up.
That's in that direction, yeah.
Yeah, it would have definitely been, let's see, on the map here, if you open it up, on the far side, basically, actually, let me just add it here to the encounters, so it's just easier for us to talk about shit. So it's just easier. You see on like the far side though, where the construction for their for kind of trying to rebuild the wall has already started. It took them like an hour to send people out to even look at it, but like immediately after that they started trying to reinforce it. Basically on this far side here is where you drop the bomb. So like part of that tower there is also damaged. But
we have no vision.
Oh damn!
Everything is black. It's
Damn.
night.
It does. It wants to do that on all my stuff.
There we
On
go.
the far side here, the tower is this was like your view while you were in the rock. This tower here is a little damaged. You know, each of your groups kind of went on a corner and got as much information they could see. The group that didn't come back was the one that went to got the closest look at the tower there. Everybody else would have got a far away look, but the one that got the closest look at the tower never came back. Right, where you dropped the bomb.
Where's the wizard located that we saw?
That dude is sitting just right up here. with some other mages kind of watching over him. Look like they set up wards of some kind from what you could tell.
Sure.
And by this time,
Important fucker.
it is definitely a thunderstorm. Like it is. He's doing his best to drive it towards blizzard, but you think it might be going towards hurricane. You kind of look over to the ocean. You're like, oh, that's not great.
Trebuchet, aim for tough fucker.
Yeah. And they definitely are doing their best. Give me one moment. I'm getting a call. I'll be back in just a minute.
Alright, I have the feeling he wants us to investigate the one corner where the scout team vanished. But that's just a feeling.
Okay.
Was Age of Empires, I would this one trebuchet just keep on throwing shit at the wizard.
Age of Empires, you just make an elephant army. Elephants, that's how you do it.
I don't know, if they've any kind of walls, I don't think I can get through them because I don't have Dispel Magic. Or
He'll
counter
roll
spell.
he'll probably allow you to roll Arcana check to bypass it.
Wait, do wards stop magic missiles?
I mean, there's plenty of things that could stop magic missiles.
What about if you throw steady there with a catapult?
With Featherfall.
Yeah, you know, I'm casting Featherfall on you. The catapult catapults you towards that direction. And then we just wait until he floats down and kills everyone.
So,
I mean, I'm game for it.
I mean, how many people can be affected by Featherfall?
Let me look at the spell description. Because I knew someday I was gonna fall from some sort of height and I wanted to have Featherfall.
Yes, Featherfall. The spell that is completely useless until it's really useful.
Exactly. So, all creatures. No, wait. Which you take when you or a creature within 60 feet of you falls. So 1. No, fuck the description. I chose up to 5 falling creatures within a range. So we would all have to go into the catapult.
I am here.
I prefer.
That's a sentence that I walked in on, I guess.
I prefer to fly over there with my broom of flight. Not flying. I'm sure that the catapult will be very fun for you all.
What did I join back in on? What are we doing?
We are discussing if we check out the missing scouts or if we fling ourselves towards the mage with a catapult.
I mean, Featherfall would
really
prevent damage. They can see you
I'm
guys at
down.
least.
I'm down for it. I would drop in like angels from the sky, bring down retribution down the heretics.
like a brick from the 5th floor.
Not sure how the fall will interact with a hurricane-level storm, though.
Yeah, we need to stop him before the hurricane actually arrives.
Yeah, if you want to give me a nature check, you can all... Whoever was the highest, if you want to do it with advantage. I'll say people are helping you for sure. Your scouts are like, we are pretty good at this stuff, but we're mostly rogues, you know? We don't know shit about
Oh,
nature.
baby!
With a with a 24, you've got you're pretty sure this got maybe an hour until it's probably one of the worst hurricanes that Cameron has ever seen.
Oh,
They do
wow.
happen in Cameron, by the way. Hurricanes, just not as bad as they happen in our world. Because they don't have climate change here. There.
Is it magic induced?
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. This
Oh,
hurricane is
God.
definitely magic induced.
They might send it to the city. Or to our army, and we're fucked.
Yeah, you're pretty sure it's coming to you right now. It's kind of yeah. You're pretty sure.
Alright. Yeah, we should definitely do something about that then.
Alright. I think the priority is taking down the head wizard and stopping him from keep on chanting.
You do know storm priests are just typically able to do something similar stuff to this. Though none of you have ever run into a storm priest that was, able to conjure an actual hurricane.
Alright.
Yeah, how do you wanna do it? Got your catapults. They say they're like,
Yeah, they could technically fit all of you. I mean, that big one there, we put you don't know what we put in that one. It is real smelly things. But doesn't really harm them because they just purify food and drink, and all of a sudden they can eat it. We could put you in there, and it's thrown a cow before. So we could definitely throw you. All of you.
We need to stop that wizard for that stone priest for keep on chanting. Otherwise, the entire army will be laid waste.
Yes, I can. Yeah. No, I can agree with that one. We've been targeting him, but we think he's got some sort of wards around him with the other mages. And can't get through them, but maybe you can.
I'm liking more the idea of going for the missing scouts, because clearly something there might lead to a passage in. Because if they've got wards around them, I don't fancy our chances of actually dropping in on them.
It might be a little awkward. I do have some friends in the scouting division who have some very sleek and fast horses. If you would like to use some of them to, sneak around, they're quick, they're quiet. Should be able to fit the big guy still and everything. So, no problem, no worries with that one. What do you think? Would you rather me launch you with the mages, or would you rather take the scouting regiments, horses, and do a little scouting yourselves? Or we start a head attack now. Give you a little diversion. Then you sneak around to the back anyway?
Yeah, I'm liking that idea. How about everyone else?
Basic calculation from Sebastian should take. Wait, was it Sebastian? The calculator took an hour.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it would have been Sebastian. You also would have figured that out with your 16, but Sebastian
Yeah.
figured it out with a 20, natural 20.
So
very
yeah,
quickly.
I refer that to them that we have an hour. So yeah, let's go for attack immediately. I don't like that. Why roll so many D100?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, the artillery guy goes, well,
I will tell my men to focus their efforts, and hopefully we can take out some of the structural support underneath the mage, and we will communicate with the infantry and the artillery, or the archers and other scouts and everything that we must begin soon.
And you see him kind of run off. He does a little salute to you by bringing his fist to his chest, and then walks and starts yelling off, and telling the artillery where to aim and changing their directives. I assume you all basically, Mikhail goes around and tells the troops that it's time to get ready. Going into fight, going into battle. It's time. So they all start lining up and stuff, and you've got 500 or so men. After about 20 minutes, it takes them to line up. They're pretty quick with it for 500 men. Got them lined up on the hillside opposite of the cliff. One of the infantry leaders comes up to you and goes, "All right, I heard the plan is for us to charge them and give you a distraction. How long do you need?"
How long would I think it takes from getting to this corner, if we find a way inside the castle, to this place where the mage is?
To get there, you have absolutely no idea. You know it would take you about 20, a good 10-15 minutes to make it to the castle itself, and get around to the back, to where the wall is breached on the far side. But after that, you don't know how to get there. So it could be, like a 5-minute walk, or you could be in there for an hour and a half, trying to find the correct door to get to the top. You're not really sure.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
That should be enough.
30 minutes. Well, wonderful. We can hold out for that. On your word, we'll start the attack, my lords.
If I were to shoot a firebolt into the sky, would I be able to see it during that storm?
Depends on where you shoot it from.
Let's say, we find an entrance here, and I shoot it from here into the air for, what was it, I think 120 feet.
They could be. They potentially see it. Somebody potentially would see it.
Then I would make the suggestion that I fire a fire spell into the sky to signal the attack starting, so we don't waste it.
Awesome. Yeah, he goes, "Awesome, I can do that. I will put my men into position. Good luck." And then he gives you a salute as well, and he runs off, and after a couple minutes pass, you see him kind of crouch into the brush, and you guys want to give me stealths to get over there, and without being seen.
All right.
I'm going to use my inspiration to roll that with advantage.
Perfect.
I'm gonna roll first to see if I need it or not. Luckily, I am wearing my new armor, which does not give me disadvantage on stealth rules.
One more level.
Here we go.
Fuck. Fuck it. Fine, it's my inspiration.
Well, the 16 will work, at least. Oh boy.
I don't know why I keep saying I'm in heavy armor, but okay.
I can't still shit.
I'm pretty sure it's because you are in heavy armor.
Oh, a toggle that you need to turn off.
You have half plate.
That's medium, isn't it?
And that counts
Yeah,
as
it's
heavy
medium,
for the
but
sound. You have
Yeah,
disadvantage
because-
on
Still-
stealth
still
rolls
gives
because he goes
disadvantage.
click
Yeah,
clack,
sorry.
click clack, click clack.
It's not like I wanted to wear half plate, but I haven't been given an opportunity to get better. So Yee.
Been
Just
What
have to
you
increase your
mean?
constitution or dex.
What you mean you
know
haven't
what,
had an
I'm u-
opportunity to get better? You had the loft web. That's how you got the half plate +1.
No, it's not. We found that in the tomb,
Yeah.
Either way, you
and I
still
was
had the
forced
loft
to
web.
take it.
No,
You know what? I'm using my inspiration to take the net 20 and maybe help someone else with that as well.
You mean Amara with her 4?
For example. Wait, Corvus doesn't roll with disadvantage?
Yeah, wearing a armor that does not give you disadvantage.
Your tanks are in heavy armor.
It's a magic item.
But Amara wasn't even supposed to be on the ground. She's supposed to be above support from the sky.
Well, darn. It's almost like they thought of that and countered that.
And
You saw the giant bird in the sky, like, oh fuck.
Well, time to call in the big guns. Once the storm is gone, the bird might return to the sky, but until then, it's terrified. It's got
We gotta take out
an
the
ancestral
mages.
fear. Yeah.
We've got to take out the mages. That's top priority, so we can start doing the sky attacks again.
they dare to scare off Roxanne. That's a scene on its own, and they need to die for it.
Yep.
All right. Well, this is fun. So everybody succeeds except for Amara. The owl is
And Steady.
And Steady. I wasn't done yet. The owl doesn't really need to make a stealth because it's just an owl. They wouldn't know. They're like, oh, it's an owl. Amara and Steady. As you guys are walking, you find that you just kind of got caught between some trees, and you kind of look over to the left, and there's a patrol just kind of staring at you of what looks to be a priest and 3 guards holding spears. They're only about 20 feet away from you. You know, you heard them because they stepped on a branch and you stepped on a branch at the same time, and you both looked at each other. Everybody else, you're about like 20 feet down the trail a little bit, so you kind of like look back and you're like, oh shit.
Mara's like, y'all can keep walking and we both walk away fine.
Give me an intimidation check, please.
Steady will just be looming behind her, looking very menacing.
Gonna be at advantage. You don't need it. You see the priest. They go, you know what, Billy Bob and Thornton? I think it's time for us to leave. I don't want to be a part of this whole hindug anyway. And they start walking away. They are not going back towards the fucking camp. To the castle. They walk past you guys into the woods.
No.
Then
But
he just
that's what I
tapped one of them on the
thought, yep.
shoulder as they walk past.
I think everybody's more impressed that it was Amara than intimidated.
Yeah, they walk on by, and then Amara and Steady, you're able to kind of catch up to the rest of the group, and the owl does like a 360 with its head and kind of looks at you like, what the fuck just happened?
I'm pretty intimidating when I want to be.
Fucking natural 20.
You have the feeling she's now silently laughing at you.
That's true.
That was a funny situation.
The fact it was the short person that intimidated them. It was the look in her eyes, I think.
I'm imagining Amara with the poop scraper and keep walking.
The poop scraper? No.
God damn it.
This is not BG3. No.
God damn it.
Oh my god.
I knew Amara had a weapon like that at the beginning of the campaign.
Not the shitty dagger.
She has the shit.
That's the shitty knife. Oh god.
Jesus
I don't think she
Christ.
kept that. She did not keep that. That's
See,
disgusting.
I knew my notes would come in one day.
Honestly, that should have done poison damage.
Oh my god.
That would make it.
It did psychic
this-
damage, if I remember correctly. Not poison, because they knew it was shit, but it was just the thought of it being
The fact
shit
they
that did
actually
more
got-
damage. Yeah, that's what it was.
Sepsis. They're getting sepsis. That's what that is.
Yeah.
It's the sepsis knife.
God damn it.
At this point at the castle, do we see any way in?
Yeah, you basically see as you kind of round the corner, you see a body. Looks to be a human body with the colors of the city of Burma. Don't recognize them personally, but you recognize them as one of your scouts. You kind of walk over. If you give me a medicine check, you can see that he was killed by an arrow. And kind of look around, and you can definitely see where an arrow could have come from. The wall is within shooting distance. But you can see the arrow. As with your medicine check, you kind of pull it out, and both Amara and Sebastian, you notice that this arrow is coated in a poison. So you kind of start looking around. You want to give me an investigation check, anyone?
I'm really dumb, so someone else should do that.
Sebastian, Amara, you
I know nothing, Jon Snow.
you find a tree that's got a hole in it.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Mm.
There's nothing in the hole. You even look. Not even nuts. Nothing. Sebastian, you start looking, and you begin to find the traces of blood. This man seems like he was shot somewhere else and maybe ran here. So you start following the trail, and it leads you to a little cave. You think, just in the base of the hill that they kind of built the castle on. They got like the stone wall on top of the hill as well. But there's a little cave, and you can see a little bit of blood is kind of just like spilling from the stone from inside. You can smell another just like the stench of fresh blood as well. So it definitely wasn't, definitely is recent. And you kind of peer inside, and you can see another body of a scout.
Okay, at this point I have to ask, is the cave littered with skulls and bones? And is there a white rabbit in the middle of it?
No.
Okay.
You do see the cave, it kind of snakes up. You might have to do a bit of climbing in this cave to get around, but otherwise, you're pretty sure it goes up maybe into a sewer system of the castle of some sort. Maybe, you're not sure. You can definitely smell something other than blood in there that's not from a natural cave. So you're not sure exactly where this goes to. You know it definitely goes up into the castle.
Well, this is our best option, so let's go.
Okay, before we start going in the cave, I am taking a pebble or a stone that I find lying around, give it to Loth and cast light on it, and tell Loth to fly a bit away from the castle and then as high as she can, and return safely to me.
Awesome. Yeah, you see Loaf. You just basically telling Loaf to fly straight up into the air so the army can see her. Eric. Shout out. You just tell him to fly straight up in the air basically so the army can see her.
That's the plan.
Awesome. Yeah, so she does a hoop. She goes, whoo, and just whoo, takes off. And you You do see that you see just from like where you are, just kind of on the ground, you see a person on the wall. They go, "What in the hell?" And a loaf just keeps flying as fast as they can, and then you hear a horn from across the on the other side of the hill, and he goes, and then you hear, "What the hell was that?" And then there's a shake as the castle itself gets hit with like 6 rocks all at the same time. And you kind of look up and you see the guard that was kind of standing above you didn't notice you or anything. He goes, "Oh shit, we're being attacked," and he runs away. You can hear his boots clanking on the stone above you.
Wonderful. All according to plan.
All right, you crawl into the cave.
Yep.
Awesome. All right, you crawl on in. As you crawl in, however, you notice that the sun peeks through the clouds. And the hurricane lightens. Maybe your assault worked. Maybe your assault worked. But you head into the cave because you know the plan is to go. And you enter the cave and you begin climbing up. Can everybody give me either an athletics or an acrobatics check?
Can I use my broom of flying to avoid this?
Yes.
Or there is not. Okay.
If Ilya sends the broom back, can I also use the broom to avoid this?
10, sadly.
If I remember correctly, there were 2 of them.
Yeah, Mikael has one.
Mikael has the other one, and he's doing something else at the moment,
no
so
matter.
he gave it to you.
No matter, I'm not climbing everyone. I just forgot I had it.
Just Sebastian's like the first one up there, even though someone knows how to fly. And you all arrive just kind of on the first floor, and the last thing you see, the first thing you see is you kind of arrive on the ground floor here of the castle. You crawl out of the. You don't even know where you crawl out of. It just seems like another like a crevice. And it's just behind a bush, and you crawl out, and you can see what looks to be the Storm Mage heading inside. With all the other mages surrounding him, and he's saying, "All right, well, they're attacking. It's time to get around Khan. Protect them." And they head inside into the keep. And you can hear the large door kind of just slam behind them, and sounds like a bank lock when it closes. A bank door lock. But you are on the ground floor, basically, of the keep. To the south, you can see your men begin to break through the defenders, basically, and there definitely wasn't as many here as you expected. They seem to have been cut through either rather easily, or maybe some sort of illusion magic was being had, and their numbers were being exaggerated. But for the most part, your men, like your captain, eventually meets up with you and is like, "All right, we will secure the courtyard and up here, make sure no one can go after you. But we believe that you would be best to handle the archpriest and his lackeys."
Well,
beware. Just be careful.
That's all I really have to say. Be careful. Ollie Cinderon is a dangerous man.
Appreciate it. You wouldn't have a way to open that big door, would you?
With me, no. But I might know of another way in. And he goes, there is a bedroom on the far side of this complex, which there's a secret door that you can access from the outside that the certain lord who lived here before utilized quite a lot. Find that, you'll be able to get in and out nice and easy. Hey, yo, Steady's got an upgraded token. Might have to...
He looks even hornier than before.
Mm-hmm. He does. Look funnier than before, or something like that. Corvus here, you already got him, somehow. Sebastian, and Amara. And basically, this is where you see Mikhail. He's basically leading the people in their assault of the top floor here, doing all kinds of cool shit. I just don't feel like controlling him in battle, so he's gonna do his own shit. You guys, he tells you about the bedroom, and he tells you there's he doesn't know if it's a button or a lever from the outside that is used to access it, but he tells you just to be on the lookout for something like that. And so you guys head on over.
So perception checks.
Yeah, perception checks or investigation checks to see if you can find that lever.
Just a 19, find that lever. Or that nat 20.
You got it.
You know, I will miss these rolls in our combat. I can promise you that.
Yep.
You're gonna pay for it later, I'm sure.
So funnily enough, the 19 doesn't see it, but the 20, like, if you would have rolled one higher, would have, unfortunately. The DC on this one was a 20. You basically, you almost found it, Amara, but you were like, there's no way this little thing right here is a button. So, like, you just kind of, like, kept looking. And then Sebastian, I assume he kind of just, like, tripped into it.
He's like, oh!
He just kind of, like, walked by and was like, huh. I wonder if I just kind of, like, relax here, and kind of leans against the wall. And then the door opens, and you see into a very nice bedroom. And you can walk in whenever you're ready. Let me make sure
the others hear from Sebastian as he falls through. Found it!
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Almost like home.
Feels like home. Alright. You want to trash it? Don't trash it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a stealth roll. Yeah, that is certainly a stealth roll. Thanks, bud. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, you don't technically need to give me a stealth roll. Technically, what Mikhail needs to give me would be a persuasion check, as he's leading the troops in the upper rooms. But we'll keep the decent roll at least. I mean, hey. But he's here now, so I'll put him with you guys. Just as you get in there, Mikhail appears, and he's like, "All right, what did I miss?" And you inform him. He tells you that he's been leading motherfuckers in their assault of the top floor, and that he's gonna join you now in here. So yeah, you're in this wonderful room. You kind of climb over a bed basically to get in here. A nice red king-size bed. You look around. You can definitely tell a noble was here. It's not as taken care of, but you can tell someone came in and cleaned recently. You are free to move around in here. You should be able to.
Is there anything interesting other than the bed in this room?
You kind of take a look around. You see a couple books, just like on on this table here that don't look too interesting, but otherwise there's nothing that catches your eye. And they don't seem like very, very interesting books. Just some fiction of some sort.
Doesn't matter. They go into the bag of holding.
Perfect. There's 3 books of various fictions. Yeah, there's this room that you found yourself in, basically. And there's 3 doors that you can enter. Mikhail takes a look around. He's pretty sure that there's no traps in here.
I would like to listen to each of the doors if there's something behind them going on.
Give me a perception check with advantage.
Perception. $14.
The only thing you can hear on one side of the door is what sounds like the sound of splashing water.
I would like to take a careful peek through it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Or through the keyhole.
Yeah, give me a with that perception check. That's good enough. You kind of look through the keyhole, and you see a dude kind of just sitting in a bath.
Like he's just
And
currently
just-
naked in a bath.
Yep, he's naked in the bath right now. He's not even facing you. He's facing the other way. He's facing the other door. He's just taking a bath.
He turns around perplexed to the others and whispers to them that there's just a naked dude in there.
Right? Nice. Right after you say that, you kind of take a glance back, and there's a man. There's Man Thang directly where you're looking. You look around, all of you seem to notice there's a pair of fresh clothes on the bed that seem to, be laid out like someone wants to come put them on. He hasn't walked through yet. The door is still closed. And this is kind of what Sebastian, he just kind of, sees a man thing, just like this, chat. That's all I'm going to say.
As you roll a 69. Okay.
That's why I did it that way.
Man
I'm looking back to Amara and Steady and Corvus and whisper to them very harshly and quietly, look as threatening as you can.
Okay.
Steady
And
will
then
just step in front of the door.
Yeah, so Sebastian is standing right beside you, hoisting his wand up towards eye level, where he presumes between the eyes of the man are. So the moment he opens the door, he has a wand between his eyes.
There's 2 wands there for sure. Yeah, the door opens, and this man steps forward and he kind of looks up, and there's a wand between his eyes, and he kind of looks around. And he's like,
Shots for. You must make a charisma saving throw.
You used the necrotic shroud.
I'll bring the fear of God to this man.
I gotta move the door so I can so I can access his token.
Door's in the way.
Charisma saving throw. Oh boy. What's your? I have a feeling he fails.
Now he passes.
Okay.
Sadly. I can't roll intimidation though.
Absolutely.
No. Sebastian holds the one between his eyes. Well, it might be too late to introduce ourselves, but we will be your captors for tonight. Please do not resist.
And I'm gonna say the advantage since I'm transformed, so it's 22.
Yeah, you got advantage.
He's
Yeah, no, he just kind of puts his hands up and he's like, can I put my clothes on? They're behind you. On the bed.
Mara, search the clothes for a moment. See there's nothing in there. Then we can give the man some clothes, I think.
There's like a knife, a dagger, a short sword. There's a pistol in there. You see laid up against the wall, there's a spear. This man was strapped.
Well, he was nothing but a strapping young lad at any rate.
There's
I'm giving him this.
Just right there.
Yeah, okay.
I'll go in it, and you can lock the door.
Can you remove the door because I can't move? I can't move my token anymore. Can you remove the door for a moment?
It'd be that way. There should go. That should work.
Thank you. I'm stepping just here, but I'm in front of him. Yeah, I'm giving him the clothes, giving him the opportunity to dress up, and not be ogled at by everyone else. And then I just asked one of the people here if they have some short rope we can use to tie him up a bit.
Yeah, no, he was just a pair of pants. He didn't even have a shirt.
Do I have a spare shirt to give the man? I feel sad for him.
It's like, no, man, don't worry. I don't need a shirt. It's okay.
Okay,
I'll just go into the closet there because y'all are very scary. And I'm not gonna make a peep. Here, you can even tie my hands.
Something tells me you enjoy it.
Make an insight check.
Sure.
That was a joke.
I mean, you can make an insight check. You're not sure. You're also not sure, Sebastian. You just you get a little bit of rope and you tie him up and you take him over. You probably look at both of these little areas here. They're both closets, so you can choose which one you put them in. Well, I
put him into the closet with the barrels, and I'm putting him into a barrel.
Oh, wonderful. Does someone bigger than you want to give me an athletics check to see if they can lift him up and put him into a barrel?
I'm not bigger, but I am stronger.
That's fine. I mean, if you want to help Steady, technically Steady. Yeah, no, both you and Steady just grab this motherfucker, one hand each, just by the shoulder and just carry him and put him in there, and he's like, all right, friend, well, good luck in whatever your mission is. Hopefully I'm able to escape and run away before you come back. And the door closes on him.
Oh, he's an escape artist. Okay. This is his kink. That is one kinky motherfucker.
Before we close the door on him, I'm giving him 10 gold pieces with into the thing I just put him in, and tell him for the road. With a wink.
He winks back.
Yeah, pity buddy.
I'm going to use disguise self to look like him.
That's the last thing he sees as the door closes. In his face, he's like, ah, shit. Yeah, you look like a human man. Is there anything else you wanted to look at in here? Kind of look through the crates. There's nothing really nice in them. There's some food and some what looks to be cloth or threads of some type. Not even silk. You're not even sure. But that door there, Sebastian, is locked.
I would like to take a peek through the keyhole.
You take a peek through, and all you can really see is a dark corridor. I'm not even sure.
Okay, Ilya, what did you wanted to say?
As I disguise myself as that guard, I can explore the place.
Yeah, you can. Mikhail goes, alright, let me unlock this. Give me a moment. And yeah, no, he unlocks that motherfucking door. And Ilya, you can open that door and walk out if you're so inclined. You just see a pretty dark corridor ahead of you. Definitely sounds like a playground is creaking in the back too. This is a better sound.
I would like to make a perception check to see if I can hear anything weird.
Go for it. You hear voices, but you don't hear anything specific. It's a little garbled. You do hear someone, sounds like they're the closest. You hear, sounds like it's echoing off of like a dirt room or something. Like you can tell it sounds a little different. It sounds like it's echoing in this direction.
Which direction?
This direction here. Down the hallway,
Okay.
but you're not really exactly sure. Because it's all just kind of garbled at this point. And as you get further and further down, it gets a little clearer. Once you get to about that point, the sound you hear, you can hear someone, sounds like they're shooting a crossbow or a bow. You can hear both sounds, just like the, and then it sounds like it's hitting a target of some sort, and it goes thunk into some wood.
The exercitation while a war is going on around that side? Yeah. I would like to peek to the keyhole of this door.
It's just a dark room. You don't see anything. Actually, no, there is a light in there. You see what looks to be an armory of some sort. Most of the weapons are gone, but there is a few of them. And you kind of jiggle the door, and the door's locked. As you get to this area, you can hear what sounds to be the sound of a battering ram. Sounds like they're trying to break down the front door. You just hear the thunk. And it's coming from the south. Kind of shakes the walls a bit, even. And here, Ilya, give me a perception check. As you start walking that way.
2.
You don't notice it, but someone down the hall goes, "Oi, Jimmy, come over here." You turn around and you see someone right there, staring at you. "Been looking for you, mate. Been wanting to talk to you." "Oh, sorry, we walked past each other." I know you were in the bathroom when the battle started, but we need you to get out to the front, man. The bastards, they're trying to break down our door. The archpriest, he's called for you to be next. What does that mean? You've never said that before.
What do you mean by next?
Oh, well, you know, the archpriest of the deep, Carly, is calling for a new sacrifice for our Lord, he too.
He says, with this sacrifice, we will be delivered into the hands of freedom. Wait, where are you going? Jimmy? Jimmy! You do hear voices in there. They're talking about how unfortunate
You
it is
don't die.
that Jimmy is the one that's going to be the next sacrifice. In here, you hear some voices talking about that. Well, you got about 10 minutes anyway, so we'll see you soon, Jimmy. We'll be in the main center. And they walk away. You
Or
definitely
Jimmy.
you hear two voices in here talking. They're like, man, doesn't it suck that Jimmy, and they're like shooting a crossbow at a target. Doesn't it suck that Jimmy's gonna be getting sacrificed, man? It does. It really does. He was a nice guy. He just couldn't keep his mouth shut. It happens.
Well, rip Jimmy.
I just keep on exploring the place. I try to look to the keyhole to see what's inside this room.
You see some beds. You only see one of them is in use at the moment. As you're kind of looking there, you see someone walk by, and they're like, "Oi, Jimmy, good to see you out the bathroom. I'll be going in there now. See you soon." He walks by you, and you hear him start walking.
Won't use the bathroom if I were you.
Did you blow it up again, mate? Oh, yeah. We told you. You gotta start, like, eating better. The food you eat, man, it's not good for you. But I can't wait. This one's got to go. And he kind of waddles. I have absolutely no idea, Sebastian. I have absolutely no idea. This guy starts walking. Can all of you that are in the bathroom still give me a perception check?
Oh boy.
Erecto. I open my eyes. What does my tiny little eye see?
What did they tell
A crit. So a lot probably.
My brand.
Quite a bit. Basically everybody so far except for Sebastian, because I don't think you had advantage.
No.
It would have
I
just
forgot
been
to
an
turn
8.
it off.
Yeah,
Yeah. Everybody basically can hear the footsteps of a booted kind of, sounds like chainmail walking down the hallway. That door is closed because they would have closed it when they walked out. But you're pretty sure someone's coming to use the restroom.
Oh, lovely.
You wanna
Eddie
hide?
will stand behind whichever side of the door will mean that it opens and he's hidden.
Yeah, it would be that. That's that side. Yeah. Does anybody else do anything?
Can I prepare action?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Alright, the second he enters this room, I'll slash at him.
You mean the Krunk's New Groove and pin yourself against a wall going, ah?
You know, if all of that failed, Suave, I'm preparing sleep.
I'm gonna try and kill him one hit.
God. Basically, this man, you basically start to hear him. Oh man, it's coming! It's coming! Oh, it's crowning! Oh shit! Oh shit! And he runs through.
I'm gonna say the advantage is a surprise.
Sure.
Do I hit him? I do hit him. Okay.
Yeah, you hit him.
And I'm gonna see I'm still in my shroud unless it's been a minute.
It probably would have been a minute by then.
Okay, then I'm just gonna use my Great Weapon Master. Alright, let's do this. Alright, this is a lot of damage. He's a regular soldier. Let's see if he survives this. He takes 22 damage.
You hear as this man hits the ground. He is dead. The room smells bad.
You're cleaning that up.
Horrible.
Oh, wait. I got drink visualization. There you go. That's how he died.
God.
You are one cruel man, Corvus. One cruel man.
What am I supposed to
Suaveh,
do?
you are a sick man. The man had to shit. Y'all could have just hid and let him shit, and he would have left.
Exactly.
Oh my god, so is that a brown spot on the ground now?
All he had to do was poop, and he would have left.
Oh,
There's a toilet right there. Y'all were like, nah.
Guys, hiding.
You just hear Amara, I am not making another shiv. I ain't picking that up. But y'all might want to do something with it.
Just like what?
Prestidigitation.
Yeah, I'm casting prestidigitation to clean everything up.
You hear from the closet, God, that smells. Ooh.
Well, you're about to have a buddy in there with you. Deal with it.
A fucking body goes in there. Oh my God, you couldn't have put him in the other side.
I actually would have put him on the other side. That's too cruel to Jimmy.
You move his body.
Clean him up too.
Some
It's a
brown spots.
cantrip. Just do it again.
Yeah,
That's not-
I'm
that's
cleaning
not
everything.
actually how that works, but yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm
That's
cleaning
some
everything up and then I go back to Jimmy and, I'm casting a bit of lavender scent in there and close the door again.
He's like, thank you. Jesus. Alright.
He looks towards Corvus and just shakes his head like, no. That was too much.
That was cruel and unusual punishment, honestly.
That was a war crime.
I'll bless him with the afterlife.
No.
Ilya, you peer through that keyhole. You do kind of jiggle the lock a bit. It is a locked door, but you see another bedroom. This one's nice.
There's so much shit. Oh my god.
It's another nice bedroom. And you walk around there, and you see someone sitting in a chair. Looks like they're studying a book.
Oi, brother. How goes it? You've come to speak to me regarding your death, I assume. Sit if you have reservations about it. We have a lot to talk about then.
Actually, I was hoping to talk directly with the head priest, but I seem to have misplaced the stair. Where are they again?
They're in the central auditorium, dear, where we eat dinner every night. You should know that. What's the dinner
Sorry.
time password?
Sorry, but the near-death experience must have misplaced my memories. In 10 minutes' time, I will be dead.
Is that a deception check?
You can give me a deception check.
You got this, I believe.
That's it.
Ooh,
I
he's down.
understand.
I got this.
I understand. You have a lot on your mind right now. It's just right down the hall, dear, but it won't be open until the time of the
the sacrifice for you. They are preparing it.
Say goodbye.
They're preparing the air. Oh, yeah. Goodbye. A little odd. Seems different, but oh well.
What? Hey guys, I'm back. Look, what's all this shit on the ground?
You mean the actual shit, or
Is he still
Oh.
there?
I think it's cleaned up.
It's cleaned up.
You
Alright.
can probably it's like small bits of shit though. You right at the ceiling. Thanks to
To someone slicing things.
All right, what's the plan?
Right. The way to the high priest is through the door in the hallway. But it's closed right now.
The high priest, the wizard.
I think it was.
Yeah, you know the High Priest is Carly Cinderon. You know he might have gotten a new name within the Order. High Priest of the Deep.
Okay.
Yeah. Can everybody roll me a D100?
A D100, everyone?
Yep. Everyone.
Alright.
87.
I hope that's a good.
Oof.
As you guys are all talking about that, you start to hear some more footsteps from the hallway, and you hear someone knocks on the door. You've got the door closed. They go, "Jimmy, it's me. You don't have to come out now, but it is about time. The doors will be opened in a few minutes. We appreciate all your sacrifices, Jimmy, and all you've done for us. I don't think I'd ever be able to say that to anyone else, but you're a true friend, Jimmy. A true friend." And they start to walk away.
Does anyone have disguise self? Maybe we can self pretend to be Jimmy.
Ilya is already pretending to be Jimmy.
Oh, you're right.
That's why Ilya is getting sacrificed, quote unquote.
I'm Jimmy. No, you are Jimmy. We are all Jimmy.
No, I'm Jimmy, damn it! And from the closet, that's me.
I'm Jimmy's twin brother, Timmy.
Sebastian just hisses at the closet. Do you want to get sacrificed?
No, actually, I don't. I appreciate y'all for doing this. Actually, thank you.
Then be a good captive and please be silent.
You're right. You're right.
I don't have a way to disguise all of you, so we must hurry up.
Does everybody who's not disguised as a member of this order want to give me a stealth check as you all?
Wait, the dead guy. What kind of uniform is he wearing? It's like a robe.
That thing I'm terrible at.
I just have so clean it though.
Yeah.
So, we know that vampires serve under the Empress, right?
You know that doppelgangers serve under the Empress. I don't know if you don't know anything about vampires necessarily.
That's why I got jailed, because I killed a vampire.
Yeah. But it's like, there are powerful people that exist who also are vampires, and just like exist, like that just is a thing that can happen. There might not necessarily be like public knowledge, but there are rumors that some people are that some people are vampires.
Yeah, I have it in my note that Umber uses vampires as higher up, so we heard it somewhere.
One of the there definitely is a higher up that is a vampire, but it's not like a definitive vampires are with the Empress.
Okay, thank you. So, cancel that plan, and giving you a stealth check now.
I wear the dead guard's uniform.
Yeah, you can.
All right. Can someone cast prestidigitation on this? I don't want to just uniform cover shit.
Oh yeah, no, they
I-
definitely. Someone definitely does.
I do it for you.
Thank you. All right. I'll walk with pretend Jimmy with slash Ilya.
Yeah, Jimmy's the guy in the other one. Jimmy
Wait,
goes. That guy's name was Bill,
all right, Bill. I
not
got
Billy
you.
Bob. Billy Bob and Thornton
I mean, you
were
cleaned
on-
his armor, right? He's
Yeah.
clean. There's nothing, no shit left in it.
Yeah, it should be clean. Magic.
Amara's gonna go put that armor on then and pretend to be a guard.
Well, he already put that armor
Corbus.
on.
I-
to pretend.
I mean,
Yeah,
if you
Corbus
want
already
to- I mean, if you want to, I could
Well,
roll stealth.
did. It's fine. I
myself,
got
it's probably
this.
better yours.
And you hear from inside. Take my armor. I don't need it.
All right, you're just reach out here.
Thanks. So Amara goes and takes his armor, goes and puts it on. It's a little too big for her, but she makes it work.
This man is just in a tunic and some pants now. And you put it on there. It's a little big. It's definitely a little big. But you know, you make it fit, and he ties it a bit for you. And he's like, "This will at least make it look like it's yours." All right, now get out there and get him, killer.
I still benefit from my armor since it's skin
She
tight.
gives him a kiss on the cheek and keeps walking.
Yeah, it's here to my skin, so I can wear under armor
Nice.
or clothing technically. So I still benefit from it.
You know, since you're all looking like guards, why don't we tie up my hands a bit loosely and say I'm a prisoner? That way
I
we don't
got
have
you.
to do the cloak and dagger business.
Amara just
All
smirks
right.
out. I got you, Tiger.
I will say,
She
your
Amari
man,
taunts his fucking wrists together.
we have another that is missing. I don't know what happened to him. There was 4 of them that went out on patrol, and they never came back.
Oh, you know their names?
Well, their names are Billy, Bob, and Thornton. And the priest Jimothy. Jimothy was my cousin.
I think we found them.
They're all right.
Good. I'm gonna go see my cousin after this is all over. I appreciate it.
No,
I
why
tell
don't
them
you?
the general direction they fled in.
What?
Yeah, no, you can go.
He dips. He's like, I'm out. Fuck that. Yeah, no, I'm out. If you say I can go, I'm out. And he dips and just takes off.
All right.
Killed by a random soldier.
This
Yeah,
one, I
splash
have a
of
feeling this is not the
arms.
last we've seen of him.
No, definitely not. Jimmy and Jimothy, definitely not.
They're gonna join every equal organization because they can't find jobs.
The economy's rough, yo. The economy's rough.
But here's 10 gold pieces at least.
Yep.
Like a day at the end. A very expensive one.
Okay, so he looks at the other people. Let's go.
All right. Lead the way, Ilya. You know the way, I think.
Basically, Ilya would have known.
I
that
should
it's
do.
down in this direction.
Oh no. Okay, there you go. Let's go one by one, guys, so we don't overlap.
That will be my color, so I can at least be seen.
There's Amara.
Where is Amara?
Way in the back.
Can't
But
see.
you
the
say
fucking
what's
map.
down the hallway?
Yeah, it's just down this way. If you keep going, you'll see people that are down there.
It's almost dinner time, I think.
Yeah, it is basically dinner time as you guys get down there. Ilya, as you get down there, as Jimmy, this cultist here goes, the wonderful
That's
Jimmy.
a lot of blood. That is a lot of blood. What the hell?
It's good to see you. Yeah, no, there's blood there. It's good to see you, Jimmy. Right this way, and he kind of motions you to the right. We've got procession for you. I'm glad it looks like you brought some prisoners from the battle, and that's wonderful. They haven't gotten in here yet. Our guard is still looking out for us. Now,
I would like to yell out, "You imperialist pigs!"
it's fine. It's fine. No worries about that. I do not mind the backlash, the backsass, but my Lord Carly Cinderon won't. I suggest you keep your prisoners quiet, my friend. Now, good luck. They gonna feed you well before the end of it all. Praise to the deep God.
Yes.
Praise to the deep God.
Yes.
Yes. And they kind of like bow and motion you on, kind of into the hallway there, kind of leading you where to go. Obviously.
There's a lot of these guys. Okay. Oh, there it is. Store priest Resi. I assume he's the one we want to take down first to get the store out.
You can tell the storm is already gone. He went inside, so you know how that spell works anyway. It's gone. So once they see you, Jimmy, Ilya, you see Carly kind of gets a smile on his face, and he goes, "Wonderful, wonderful. The wonderful Jimmy has arrived. Come, my friend. For my God has told me you are his chosen. Chosen to be immortalized in his image." Come, bring your prisoners as well. They will partake in your feast. And there's a decent amount of food laid out. Looks like they went all out for this.
Is there a spot I could be a guard? I'll be right next to. There you go.
I feel like we are severely outnumbered.
Okay. I'm supposed to have to backstab him.
Yeah, the ones that are not polymorphed, disguised or have armor on, you're basically he like accepts you in and tells you to get into position, you know. Amara, where are you gonna stand? If you're a prisoner, you technically have to sit at the table. Where are you gonna sit?
I'm not a prisoner. I'm dressed as a guard.
Well, where are you gonna stand? Mikhail is dressed as a prisoner, so that's one thing. He'll go right there.
Well, I guess I'm escorting him to the table. I don't even see this room that y'all have.
Follow
I'm coming out.
the row of people that you see in front of you.
Come here, down here.
How far do I have to scroll out this fucking screen to see shit?
You don't have to scroll. Just follow the people that are in front of you. There's a row of them, and they lead into the thing.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
And now straight up.
Oh.
Welcome to the room.
Room full of guards.
And basically,
this would be a perfect fireball opportunity, sadly.
It would have been. And basically, as you all get in and get into your positions, the door behind you closes.
Oh, I don't like that. But okay.
Just locking whoever was outside out, and whoever's in here in. And Carly rises from his chair and begins to walk down right here and begins to speak and go, "My friends, I bring you here because of a wonderful, wonderful occasion. We have an opportunity, folks, to seize control of the city in a way that we have never seized control before. The priest of He too will be the most powerful of factions on the Bristol Island. And anyone who comes against us will fall by our hand. With the sacrifice of Jimmy here, our God has promised me a wonderful, wonderful future. Now, eat your fill, Jimmy. And when you are ready, the knife is on your left.
So what's the signal to start fighting?
Actually,
okay. When you pick up the knife, we'll start fighting. How's that?
Yeah.
actually, I wanted to add.
You picked up the salad knife. Time to start the fight.
I wanted to ask the high priest if it's possible if we could have a private meeting. I brought this. I helped brought these prisoners here. Will it be?
I'm sure it couldn't hurt anything. And he looks around to the other, like the cultists and stuff. And then they all nod at him and start to file out. The other priests don't move. He doesn't even look to them. The other two, they just don't move.
I'll slowly walk out since I'm technically a guard.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the second I could, because I don't want to leave the room, I'll slash at Carly.
Yeah. So like the last guy walks out, and Carly doesn't even really turn around to you either, Corvus. He just goes, all right. Well, what have you four brought to me? I know you are all on patrol. What prisoners did you bring?
I'm sure you recognize them. There's two of them.
Ah, I do. Are you aiming at this motherfucker right now?
The 68.
No, it misses.
I grazes him, so he takes 4 damage.
All right.
A quick question to the DM. Can we retcon this until the conversation is done?
We can.
Oh yeah, I can wait.
We can.
I can wait. I'm just slowly walking away because technically I'm not supposed to be in here, right? As a guard.
No, you are, my friend. You're not supposed to leave. You can stand right there where you are.
I can stay there. Never mind. If I'm forced to leave, then I'll attack him. Not that I'll just stay.
No, he's just told the cultists basically to leave. That was all that was in there.
Okay.
Should have been in there.
Alright.
And no, he kind of just goes, remind me what we were talking about again.
I'm sure you recognize.
Yep.
Yeah, out of character because I forgot.
I'm sure you recognize.
Oh, please talk. I'm still talking.
Gotta love the lag that it gets. He just goes, what did you... Oh, yes, these two. I remember them. They're the ones who disrupted my plans. Taught me, you could say, and forced me to make my move early. It was no matter. We have them now, and we will crush their army once the sacrifice is done and the Avatar rises.
The Avatar?
The Avatar of the Deep One, of course. You guys also remember that this dude is not actually a worshiper of the Deep One. You do
He's
remember
like,
that.
yeah, it's like something else. Like a,
Yeah. You remember he worships the god of death, Dalat.
I'm sure the Empress will be pleased with this, right?
More than pleased. Ecstatic. She would take me as our archpriest immediately. I just know it.
does the Empress also believe her Dot?
Yep.
Okay. Would that be public knowledge?
Not necessarily. Some people know it. You guys have become privy to it for the most part because of Ro.
Okay.
But it's not like illegal to worship the god of death or anything. So,
Okay.
not
Okay.
So,
a cultural taboo.
without saying anything, I would like to grab one of the chair, lodge it against the door, and then pick up the steak knife. Because
Yeah. Yeah. So that's basically when Corvus attacks. That misses. The door is already locked because that's what they did once they locked out. It's locked. And you can hear basically someone outside. They go, "What the fuck was that?" Everybody roll initiative for me.
They still took 4 damage because of Grace. Yeah. Because the weapon mastery.
Oh boy!
All right.
it's a
Not bad.
crit today.
Not the
Many
worst.
of those have you rolled. That's ridiculous.
We are feasting good tonight, boys.
Wow.
No!
Besides steady, everyone's rolled pretty good.
Jesus, steady.
Steady's just distracted by eating what's on the table.
That's some good chicken wings.
I mean, if you're gonna die, you gotta die on good food.
True.
Otherwise, it's a scam. That's your last meal of bowl soup. That'd be cruel.
Oof.
Oh no, it was like steak and shit. That's what's on the table at least.
Fuck.
Well, Sebastian, it is your turn. After Carly Cinderon there took 4 damage from Corvus.
I think it's Mikhail's turn first. He rolled a 26.
Oh, I didn't even. Oh, he didn't. I just saw it.
Yeah, he didn't click the token, probably.
Okay. So, what does Mikhail do? I assume it's just a gunshot. Yeah. Let me see. Let me see. Does he want to use the short bow or what? Or the hunter's rifle or the pistol? Maybe a little difficult to use the rifle here.
Big gun.
Okay.
Ow.
If I remember correctly, you should have advantage. Yes. A 16 will miss, unfortunately.
Not how AC is this motherfucker.
That will miss, unfortunately. Anything else, sir? That was fucking with advantage. I think you should only have 1 attack. So. If I remember correctly, it was steady aim and shit. So.
Yeah, we're not even level 5 yet, sadly.
Yeah, the open accuracy. That one will hit then. So you do hit him. Alright. And that's it, because you probably steady aim, you can't move. Fucking Sebastian, it's your turn.
I'm using my turn to, well, snap the flimsy ropes Amara tied on me. Go into this corner right here because it feels safe. And then I am casting the following, the Black Goat's Blessing. And what you see is Sebastian starts speaking the spell. You see this dark, slimy, oily layer laying over his skin. And suddenly it sounds like he's saying this spell in multiple voices, like male, females of different ages. The eyes appear deeper and darker. And the pupils they're just dilated at this point. But nothing else happens for now.
You hear another voice. It says, "Knife coming." But yeah. Dang, it's not even a saving throw for me. Cool. Sebastian, you know who that was. Everybody else can hear the voice. Nobody else knows what the fuck that was. So that dude just has a disadvantage on saving throws against spells you cast.
Exactly.
Till the end of your next turn. So it'll be the next spell you cast. Nice.
That's my turn, because I don't have any bonus actions.
Nice. Alright. Well, the Archpriest here is going to get really mad, and he's going to be like, "Why, you little..." And he turns around and he fucking Radiant bursts Corvus 3 times.
Radiant burst?
Boy.
Yeah. 14, 16.
Misses.
15. No.
Corsa stands there and takes it. Yeah. Weak. Pathetic.
Little. He just stays right there. Amara Glenbaros, it is your turn.
I'm a rage.
Yeah, roof would be big.
Yeah, I get big.
You get big.
You big time.
The fucking chairs get moved around.
Can I?
You can flake, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be.
Damn it! I don't
wouldn't be
like
able to
this
get
damn
there.
thing.
That's a
Yeah,
table.
here.
You would have to climb on top of it.
You can still move one up, and
Yeah,
that,
you can
that
still
counts
go
as
one
flank.
up right there, and that's flanking.
I'm gonna hit a motherfucker.
Advantage. Don't need to reckless.
Nice.
I'm gonna get gang up behind me.
Yeah, that hits him.
Flinching.
Hell yeah. That's for 8 damage.
That's a hit.
Nope. I don't think I can do anything else. I'm just using the battle axe and not the throwing.
Yeah, no. You don't get another attack, unfortunately. Also,
Not at this level.
the Storm Priest here isn't gonna move. He is just going to say... "I don't want you here." And he just points at, he points at Mikhail. I need Mikhail to make a charisma saving throw. As Mikhail gets banished. Their DC, let me double check it. Their DC is a 13. So with a 7, you fail. Mikhail disappears. You see a portal open, and it looks like a hand pushes him into it, and he just kind of disappears. Falls into the GM layer. Alright. That dangerous fuck is out of the battle at least. Jesus.
See that gun he had? Ilya, it's your turn.
Who's Jesus?
I don't know who Jesus is. I think he was a mage or something.
Isla Thunder. Alright.
Something Lathander.
Okay. I'm going to activate my innate sorcery.
Awesome.
I'm going to cast Scorching Ray. I guess the
Holy
fact that
murder that guy.
What?
I'm going to cast.
Go ahead, Leo.
I'm going to cast a Scorching Ray against the Storm Priest that casts Banishment.
Gotcha.
Well, yeah, I guess. Okay.
Okay. One.
That'll hit.
A 2.
That'll hit.
And a 3.
That'll hit.
So I needed to make a DC 10 con save. He passes the first one. Now the DC 10 con save. He passed the second one. That's 21 damage. So see a DC 10 con save.
He fails. Mikhail reappears back in the space he was before, kind of just sitting in the chair. Like a badass still. I just see Mikhail just hasn't moved the entire time. He's just got his gun, just kind of sitting in the chair.
And you thought you could get rid of me that easily? Fuck off!
They was smoking too.
The gun is smoking still from his shot. Yeah. Anything else, Ilya?
I'm going to move myself on this. Gonna move myself on this corner here. And then my turn.
Wonderful. Corvus Branwen.
You know what? I'll go attack the priest again. Actually, no. In case we get fucked again, I'll cast Twilight Sanctuary. And then, which is an action, I believe.
An action?
Yes. Sadly. And I'll just do nothing. I'll twiddle my fingers.
Awesome, so everybody...
It's 1018.
Gets,
1018 is the code, sir.
Everybody gets, everybody gets 1d6 paladin level that's in that area of 25 feet. So Amara... 30 feet? Yeah, Amara and Mikhail. Roll a d6 plus, we're at 4, so yeah.
Yep. Oh, on the start of the turn, not now.
Yeah, start of your turn, but it'll add it on the start of his turn, so it doesn't matter.
Oops.
Awesome. Anything else, Corvus? Want to move anywhere? I'm good there.
Alright, boss, what's up? Alright.
Awesome. That'll apply on the start of your turn, Amara.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. This Void Priest doesn't like what you're doing at all. So you see him put out both of his hands towards Amara. Really doesn't like it. And he's going to hit you with a ray of entropy. I need Amara to make a DC 14 con save. Or take 13.
Me?
Yes, Amara to take a DC 13 con save or take 13 necrotic damage. As it uses its bonus action to hit you with that.
Nah.
Awesome. So he takes a step in, and he's got a scythe on him. He's gonna...
You still take half damage, though.
Yeah, you do take half damage.
Failed save, and it's half hit points. The reduction as the target dies. On a successful save, the target takes half damage with no additional effects. So you still
Just
take
6.
6 damage. The Death Priest is gonna come over. Yeah, they'll come over this way, and they have reach with their scythe, so they just swing that motherfucker at Amara. They don't have advantage, but they have reach. A 13, Amara.
Does not hit me.
He's very sad, and he's just gonna stay where he is. Slow and steady. You're the last in the order, but you're not the least, that's for sure.
I think he's still in range of me hitting because I get an extra 5 feet of range in my large form.
He is. That's why he didn't move away.
Mm-hmm.
There's a very good reason.
It's like, oh fuck! There's a giant bitch in the room!
By all means, you could go on top of the thing, of the table as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's
There's
just
still
a
decent
table.
food on the table. I'm not a monster.
I'm just a fighter. I'm a warrior. I'm a warrior. Sorry, I had to.
I will hit the Priest of He2.
Yeah, you've got an advantage with Amara. As soon as Steady hits that motherfucker, you hear a loud crack, and it sounds like the front door has been broken through. Lushu is. Lushu has
Or we had a
sound
goblin
for
key.
that. Oh no! It is definitely not the. It's not this door. It is the front door, the one that was being hit by your army with a battering ram.
The front gate. Nice.
Yeah, the front gate to the castle basically has been cracked at least. Is a pretty thick thing, so it might be a couple more, might be another round before anybody gets in here. But now we get back to Mikhail, unless Steady has anything else.
I've just got to roll for damage yet.
Yeah, go for it. After you.
I'm just checking something. Yeah, sorry, so roll for damage. And I'll also apply the fire rune.
Nice.
Hello?
11.
What's the fire rune do? That is... That's...
Strength save. Not my greatest. 25.
And 2d6 fire damage.
Alright.
25 he passes.
Yeah.
Still takes the damage, but doesn't get restrained.
I don't know if I have...
Alright. Mikhail's gonna be muted.
And I will use the bonus action to grow large.
Big. Huge. Awesome. Mikhail! You got probably a elven accuracy shot. I assume, so let's do that. He's busy.
And then do you have a phone number of the spouse?
Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna mute him because he's at work and he's not muted himself. So let's do the elven accuracy. Yes. Yes. 23 fucking hits. Yeah, no, that hits. For 20 fucking force damage. Alright, good job. Good solid damage, buddy, with your shit. That's probably it, because that would be your bonus actions. And you can't move and shit. Sebastian, anything else?
How are the other people looking?
It doesn't
specifically
look like doesn't look like they've been hit at all. They're just fine.
And the archpriest?
The archpriest is looking like he's been hit a couple times, and the storm priest definitely he got hit by the what's it called, by the not
Scorching
radiant,
ray.
the scorching ray. Yeah, he got hit by the scorching ray, and it did damage to him, but he's not bloody yet. But the other guy hasn't been hit at all.
Has the Void Priest even done anything?
The Void Priest has tried to hit Amara, and he missed.
Okay, he's dying. I'm casting Shatter on the Void Priest.
Wonderful. So how much is that? A con save? A 15. He fails. Let me see what I got.
Yeah, I kind of wasted the Black Goat's Blessing because I only just realized that I only have one attack spell that needs a saving throw.
It'd be that way.
Yeah. That's everything I can do.
Alright, yeah, no, I got 11 damage from the thunder. Awesome. The Archpriest here, the wonderful Archpriest, they are going to, they don't like what you're doing here. They really don't like what you're doing here. So they are just going to strike out once against Amara with their Radiant Burst for a 20. Once against Steady for a 24, and once against Corvus for a natural 20.
Nope, he doesn't do that. I Silvery Bob this.
The whole attack?
The one on Steady, I
It would be
Silvery
the one-
Bob.
It would be the one on Corvus.
Corvus, the natural 20, yeah,
a
sorry.
19 instead. Got really lucky.
My AC is 19.
If it meets,
Yeah, it meets it beats it.
beats.
Yeah.
Alright.
So 20 hits Amara,
Yeah.
and it goes bang, 34 radiant damage.
Oh, Jesus, fuck! I don't take half of it?
Are you a, what's it called? A rare total barbarian?
She's a giant. 24, I
Fucking
think
hell.
it's steady.
Oh my
Yep.
god.
30 radiant damage. Just
Are you
pops
still
up.
alive?
Who's that for?
Steady. And then this one is for Corvus with the 19. Fucking hell! The
You know what's
natural
funny?
ones!
You know what's funny? I am also resistant to radiant damage as a ASMR or ASMR.
I have 8 hit points.
Amara is suddenly bloodied. Just
Very
Suddenly.
bloodied.
So you'll get some healing back.
well.
Who is the healer here?
I have cure boons prepared.
I mean, that helps. That definitely helps. That's all the Archpriest is gonna do. He's just like, alright, I'm in the middle of you, but I can fucking do this shit, bro. Amara, it is your turn.
You're already
I'm
kept
gonna
HP.
grapple this motherfucker and headbutt him. I don't know if that's actually something I could do, but fuck this bitch so they can't attack in the next round.
It's your turn, so what do you do? Give me an attack.
Grapple.
Well,
If
what's
you
your
grapple him, he can still
roll?
attack you.
Yeah, if you
I
grapple
don't
him, he can still
know.
attack you. So what press your, what's your
Then
thing?
fine, I'm a bandolier this bitch.
That'll be a disadvantage because it's a throwing. It's a ranged
God
attack.
damn it. Then we're doing regular axe then.
Okay.
At advantage.
Yep.
God
will
damn
be
it.
at
Why is
advantage.
it doing stupid shit? I hate this shit.
That one will hit.
I'm so sad.
Doing fine. He's bloody now.
Good. I spit on him. Asshole.
You sure you want to do that? Anything else?
No.
Storm Priest Rizari. is going to get in on the flank train. He runs down here.
That one,
Actually,
thank
no,
God.
he wanted to do that one.
No, I mean.
He wants that flank train, and he's going to. He's got a big ass warhammer in his hands, and he brings it down on top of our wonderful storm priest here, our wonderful Corvus Branwyn. Does a 21 hit you, friend? I know the answer is yes.
Yes.
He does 8 bludgeoning and 11 thunder damage.
Alright, that's 19 damage total.
And he just kind of gets back in his stance, and he's like, "All right, I'm ready." He's not having a great time either, by the way. He is bloody. I forgot to put him. He is bloody. Ilya, it's your turn.
I see how much damage the High Priest does. Going to focus my damage now on the High Priest to hopefully bring it down before he can do anything else. So I'm going to throw 3 Scorching Ray at the High Priest.
Wonderful. Go for it.
The 14 misses.
Yeah, unfortunately.
13 also misses.
Yeah, unfortunately. 26.
26. At least
that'll
that's one hit. 6 damage. Wow. I feel like I contributed a lot.
You did.
6 full damage. Wow. I feel so damn happy right now. That's the end of my turn.
All right. Corvus, it's your turn.
I regain temper HP, so 1d6 plus 4. I regain 6. Okay. I am going to use a bonus action to
And make
touch
sure
myself.
you included your temp
That's
HP on that.
no.
That's what he would have
No.
referred to.
It's action
Wording?
now?
It's
Oh
always
my.
been an action.
Yeah, healing hands is an action.
Yep.
You're thinking of healing word.
No, tell the ASMR trait, not lay out hands.
Yeah, it's an action.
Yeah, that's
That's
always
always
been
an
an
action?
action. Yep.
I remember as a bonus action because how low it was, but okay. Do I want to heal myself or do I do damage? That's the question. Yeah, I'm gonna try and kill the priest. I can survive one hit, so.
Oh.
Alright, let's see.
Brave last words.
Oh fuck. I use inspiration, it's my last one.
Go for it. You still got advantage.
17 hit.
That'll hit.
Alright. And then. Well, I'm gonna smite just because I really want him dead, so that is a 2d6, I think. No, don't check. Divide smite. It is 2d8, not 2d6. Is he considered undead or fiendish? Or is it just undead?
He's just a dude.
He's just a dick.
Yeah, he's just an asshole.
Wow.
It's a dude that does 40-10 damage in radiant damage.
Wow, I really 29 damage.
That's something. He's still bloody. He's even more bloody now than he was before, technically.
I end my turn there. Jesus.
Awesome. The Void Priest. It's like,
That's
oi,
stupid.
get off my mate! And he starts walking over here, and he just goes.
I forgot I had this. I should start using this.
You probably should.
I could avoid a lot of damage.
Yeah, that would have been really helpful. Does a 7 hit you, Corvus? This dude drops his
Are you
fucking
sure?
scythe and does 11 slashing damage to himself.
Bye 2.
Ow! Oh my, that hurt.
He picks it back up. Ouch. Steady. Before you are able to go, you hear one more loud crack, and some voices from outside yell, "Charge!" And you can hear the sounds of fighting in the hallway outside. It is your turn, Steady.
Back up here soon. In the meantime, I will smack this guy with the Warhammer.
Awesome. Go for it. You got advantage. You hit him.
20!
You fucking hit him.
Nice.
Because I'm giant, I get to bonus giant damage as well.
Did it roll the crit damage in there?
It didn't, so I'll just click it again.
Just roll another D8.
Make sure you subtract 4 from it, because I don't think you'll get your bonus the second time.
That's
No, you don't.
6, that's 15.
Alright.
Bad timing. We don't have a
pops
treasure
out of the-
box.
Actually,
Oh,
it's
wait.
great timing. Personally, it's great timing to pop out of a treasure box.
No.
Melishar, once you get in here, roll initiative. They need help.
Amara might die.
Yeah, they need help.
Steady will use the push action to push the priest this way,
Awesome.
so that
Is that a
this
strength
one doesn't
save?
have advantage on Corvus anymore.
Is that a strength save?
No, it's just 5 feet of push.
Awesome. Cool.
Uh,
So he gets pushed. He's like,
force
ah,
movement.
shit. What the hell? I don't like that. How do you do that?
And
A
then
big one.
finally, because of a crit and my crusher feat, everyone now has advantage on that target.
Huge. Melishar, I don't even have to move you, bro. I don't even have to move you out of in the turn order. Just perfect. Wonderful. Mikhail, let me check the chat. You know, Elven accurate sneak attack big gun. Yeah, no, I figured. That's not the one I want. Mikhail. Big gun, elven accuracy, sneak attack, yeah. Mikhail hasn't moved from that chair, by the way. He's still sitting in that chair. 23 will hit. He just shot right between Amara's legs and hits the fucking dude right in the chest. And yeah, no, he's hurting a little bit now. You're definitely you can tell you're doing a bit of damage to him. He's definitely getting bloody. And that's all Mikhail's gonna do. Sebastian, it is your turn.
I am going to vault over the tables, not on the line of sight of Mikhail's shooting rifle, and use Cure Wounds on Amara. At 2nd level.
Okay.
That is wrong.
6.
Why didn't it upcast?
It did.
It's the one on
It's
top.
the higher level cast.
So
It's up there.
So it's
Oh.
16.
It's 16.
But it also still is wrong, I believe.
No.
Because you don't have the 2024 version. Do you?
No, I don't. No, I have a 2014 sheet. I think that's the issue.
Yeah, you just have to switch the number. Because
The higher?
should be, if I remember correctly, it is. It
So
is
D10
a
now?
2d8 plus your spellcasting modifier. So add another d8 to that shit, yo. It was only
Oh,
1d8.
hell yeah. Please.
Wow, they really improved the healing spells.
So yeah,
Okay.
one more.
Aw.
It'll
Okay.
technically be another d8 as well because you upcasted it. So 2 more d8s. Well, 1d8.
Guys are strong.
There you go.
Jesus.
There you go. Now
Okay,
it's
so-
fixed.
That's
let me-
9,
go
16,
into the
that's 20.
That puts me back to 33.
Yeah. You're healed.
Thank you,
Let
sweetheart.
me adjust this for you. Yeah, you just got to change the healing it does to 2d8.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't realize that so much is different. I think I will go over
that's
all the spells.
Mostly all that changed is the healing spells, from what I can think of off the top of my head. That's like the big change in spells. Everything else is very small.
And sleep. Oh my god.
Yeah,
sleep
sleep
hard.
is a massive change, but honestly, it's better at lower levels, and it just gets even worse at higher levels now. So like it's so interesting. how they change sleep.
That's everything I can do. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Awesome. You've saved your barbarian from near death. Let's hope it was enough. As this man, since I assume your turn is done now, gets back into position. And goes right here. He's like, I don't care if I'm at disadvantage. I'm going to be advantaged for at least one of these. And he's going to go straight off against the wonderful guy who's resistant to him, and he's going to hit him once. So Corvus, this first one is you, going to be at advantage. Flap!
Okay, doesn't matter, but it still hits me.
That would be, you have the Cloak of Displacement at least, did you?
Yeah, but he still got 2 20s. He has a +9, the fuck?
You take 24 radiant damage.
I take 12 radiant
Press
damage.
9 to fuck? Is that what I heard?
Yeah, he has a +9 to fuck. And he turns around and he uses his +9 to fuck, and he smacks Amara right across the chest with it. A 20.
What?
This
asshole.
radiant burst. He hits you with it.
Roll the damage first, then I see if I intervene.
A 28 radiant damage.
I'm intervening, apparently.
You're like, quit hitting my wife. I'm kidding.
No, you're good, bro. I got you. So if you're back to muted, just let me know. Alright. We will roll that one again. Does an 18 miss, Amara?
No, 18 still hits.
What's your
Damn
AC?
An 18.
If it meets, it beats. Darn.
Fine, I'm
29.
making you re-roll anyway and use an inspiration. I'm tired of getting hit.
That's not how that
Damn
works.
it.
You reroll. The inspiration is for you to reroll. It's for
You're no
your
divination
rolls.
wizard.
Yeah.
Nice try.
Gross.
I'll let you take the 28 damage.
What?
One less. I'll let you take the 28 damage. Because
I don't know.
it got worse. I'll let you take 28 damage. I'll be nice.
What the hell? Oh,
Yeah, it got
motherfucker,
worse.
you muted me. That's why I was like, why am I muted?
I thought I muted fucking Lushu. I don't think I'm.
Oh, he's muted now. I'm like, bro, I've been talking to you and everything.
I think you were muted when you got in. I never saw you unmuted, so I don't know.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Because
It's
they
like, I don't
heard
think
me
I'm muted
earlier ask questions. All right. Sure. I guess. Question. Void Priest bad. This Carly dude bad. Storm Priest bad.
Get the priest.
yet. Just the priest. That's all you're fighting right now.
The archpriest. Get
Got
that
it.
fucking. He's too strong.
Also,
Or-
Mr. Archpriest dude, he has advantage to hit Amara.
No, it was an 18.
Okay, it was an 18. He has a +9 to hit.
Yeah.
Is it worth? Is it worth? Because I was yelling silvery barbs. That's why I was like, does he not hear me?
No, nobody heard you.
Okay, cool. Well, I would have silvery barbs the fucking 29 damage one.
Ignore
Since
the
it was
second
18 to
fellowship.
hit.
You're good.
Are you
Oh
You know what? That's bullshit.
It takes the low
Sorry.
roll, sadly. Anyway, so
You know what? He just doesn't get the hit.
It's still the 28 damage. You still take 28 damage. And then the last one, I'll be nice and I'll roll it again against Steady. Yeah, I'll be nice. I won't use the natural 20.
What the
A 14,
fuck?
Steady. Does a 14 hit you?
I'm afraid a 14 will miss.
All right.
I'm
Wow,
so glad you
better
didn't
hit
use
than
that
I am.
29.
Wow. Yeah, no, I thought about it. I was like, do I be evil? And he's gonna healing word himself.
I think Amara is again being bloodied.
Yeah, no, she's not
Whoops.
having a good time at all.
Sorry, Buki.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that almost went really bad. Really bad. He's gonna upcast this shit. Let's go. 5th level. Yeah, that's something. Jesus Christ.
Asshole!
Really?
Oh, he
Really?
didn't add his modifier to it.
That's right. Let me double check.
Oh wait, I was supposed to have another.
You're supposed to have another what?
Yeah, I think she's gone.
I think she is. I think she disappeared. Amara, it is your turn, technically, if you return to us. Maybe it's me, who knows?
Yeah,
No.
it's
No,
to
it's
me
her.
too.
No, it's her.
That's her.
She's
She's
frozen.
still in time.
She's disappeared.
I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to do it.
I also didn't mean to do it.
don't forget your temp
Shifted it
HP.
too
You
hard.
get every start of your turn.
She's
Oh,
back.
she's back. Okay.
It's
No,
freaking
she's...
Huh?
And she's gone.
Bitches love cannons.
I don't know what the hell just happened.
Hey,
because
she's
I
back
heard...
now. I think she's here. She just tweaked out a little bit.
Yeah, I was supposed to have another 6 hit points because of the temp HP, but I forgot about it, so I need to add 6 back.
Go and do that. Go ahead. That's fine. You probably get another roll of that temp HP this time at the start of your turn right now anyway.
Oh,
right,
sweet.
Corvus?
Start your turn.
Yeah. So yeah, another D6, right? Plus 4.
It's D6 plus 4.
Then I had
You might
7,
survive.
8, 9. Then I had 9 previously.
Okay.
So I should have 9 more hit points. No, that's me not doing math. It's fine.
Like that's
I'm bad at math.
just add it.
So I should have 22 right now. And then I need to roll another. Well, it was used when I got hit
Yeah.
previously, so now I need to roll
Just making sure.
again.
Get another 9.
Another 9.
It gets,
I got you.
it gets, this ability gets crazy strong once we're higher level.
I got you.
Jesus Christ.
Power Twilight, baby.
I'll make you something. That's your temp HP bar right there. So you can change that
what?
whenever you need to. Whenever you need to change it. And so you'll do that first, the red bar, and then you'll do your damage for the rest of your health for the rest of the damage.
Yeah.
All of you
I'm gonna hit him
technically
with.
can have that, by the way. You just have to add it onto your sheet.
Fuck it. I'm hitting him with the
Yes.
great axe this time. Like fuck it.
Go for it.
Get hit.
He went back into
At
advantage
advantage.
for you, so.
I know. Bitch.
Fuck it. 15 will miss.
Asshole.
That's not the button I meant. Unfortunately, it still didn't. The god still said no, unfortunately. Do you have anything else?
No. Not unless I use an inspiration. Hit again.
That's your prerogative. The Storm Priest here is not very happy. Not doing too great. They are going to... It's the only one they got.
I'm gonna do that fun thunder wave thing, I guess.
No.
I don't think you'll be affected. Let me check. And it'll technically be his friends and Corvus and. Well, he's special. Here's that thing where you can choose one person to not harm with this spell.
Oh, like the bombs. Yeah, okay.
He's special, so it'll be like, Archpriest, you're good, bro. So I need Thunder Wave, just at level 1. I need a DC 13 con save from Corvus and Carly, and this feller here.
See, alright.
Something.
Oh.
Careful cleric. Careful cleric spell.
Yeah, I was gonna say careful spell for cleric. Fuck yeah, love that.
Make that shit up, bro. Gotta love that. I got a con save.
Hey, bro.
Here.
You're God. You can do whatever you want.
I got saved. He's fine. So yeah, if you fail, you take 6 thunder damage. And I believe there's a little bit more. And you're pushed away.
And you're pushed 10 feet.
Yep. Successful save, you take half as much damage and you are not pushed. So yeah, you take 3 thunder damage for the failure. And fucking a bunch of shit in the room, like torches start to just like fall off, like a bunch of shit flies off the shelves, some food falls off. I assume.
I was gonna say, does the table move?
Yeah, the table kind of like vibrates. Yeah, no, there's a lot of shit moving in the room.
You hear Margo, how much of a dumbass are you if you're trying to set the room on fire?
Yes.
Ilya, it is your turn.
Yeah, Mara's just yelling at this bitch like, you're so dumb!
Miranda,
fuck you! Mara's just fucking pissed.
Well, if I ain't broken, don't fix it. And I'm going to try another triple scorching ray on the Archpriest.
Yeah, he deserves it. Ass hat.
14. That misses.
Mm-hmm.
Natural 20.
That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
Oops. I misclicked.
That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
And 21.
That'll do, donkey.
Alright.
Nice.
So that's
23 damage.
23 damage total. Nice. You basically negated his healing that he just did. So
good. Fucker.
Wonderful. Alright, well, anything else, Ilya? Move anywhere? Good.
No, I'm good where I am. I'm still disguised as Jimmy, and Jimmy has been doing God's work over here.
Jimmy has been. The Archpriest is like, Jimmy, I thought you were better than this. Corvus, it's your turn. You've got one dude on top of you and the other dude on bottom in between you and Amara.
I'm going to drink a Raider health potion.
Perfect.
As a bonus action.
Yep.
Get pushed.
God hates me.
Yeah, no, they stocked you with two greater health potions each, so you each have 2.
What we do?
Yep.
Everyone, right?
Everyone has 2 greater health potions on them right now.
It is
That's what
1d6.
you got from Etal Brews. So you get 10 HP. Not bad.
Plus 4. At least I got 10 HP back. Oh my god. And then I'm gonna hit the priest. Or Carly.
Gotcha.
Alright. Carly, I need you to die for me, okay?
Carly, please die. Please. I beg of you. Eat, please. No!
I go use Squire. I forgot. So I roll, actually, never mind, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Never mind, ignore that. Fuck, I missed. Alright, end my turn. Done.
With sword.
Oh, right, Grace. So you still do chip damage.
You still have graze, so it's still 4. But the sword itself reacts as you strike,
and you hear a voice in your head go, "Again."
I'll roll again then. Cause wrong button. I click on damage.
Just roll the attack, and if you hit, it's not bad damage.
It's not bad damage.
That'll
There we
hit.
go.
The sword of Azov the Cold, you hear it. All of you hear this sword just kind of ring and sing as it slices into this man's robes, and he's like, "Oh,
What is that sword?
So worthy of a king.
awesome!" This void priest, as you end your turn there, then he is going to wither each and every one of you, except for his lord, because he's got a 30-foot cone in front of him that he's gonna shoot. I'm gonna try to get to everybody at least. Yeah. Yeah, that's good enough. Maybe I'll move. I'll move a little bit. I'll move right here. Oh, darn. So he's going to use Withering Blast here for Amara and Sebastian. He puts both of his hands out, and from his fingers, a cone of necrotic energy erupts. And I need both of you to make a DC 14 con save.
Ugh.
30 fuck.
Damn.
Well, I made it.
I did not fucking realize it would do that much fucking damage all at once. Jesus. You do meet it. You take half as much, and you are not weakened. You take 16.
Gross.
It's a 9, and then, yeah.
Another 7.
Suaveh bloodied now.
Yeah, welcome to the real battle, yo.
I don't like it.
Welcome
This is
to
not what
being
I
a
call
wizard.
fun.
Melishar, it is your turn. Wait until you beat him, though. Then you'll be like, holy shit, we did it.
Definitely level up, and I definitely check what what the fuck he's wearing.
Yeah. What y'all see happen is Melishar almost fall from out of the shadow of Carly. What the fuck? I've never done this without a stone, but oh shit! Wait, who's the bad? Okay, he looks bad, and he's gonna.
Yeah, no, he's.
Everyone
definitely
looks
on the
bad.
fucking table.
There's some.
Everyone
like,
except
He's gonna
Mikael
jump up
and
on the table
Elia.
and see this archpriest dude, and he's gonna say, "Yep, I guess I fight him. He's in the middle of everyone. He must be bad."
You've got high ground on him. Your roll will have a +2.
Hell yeah.
It's not advantage. You also would have
like,
got it, but like
He still has advantage. He still has advantage from Crusher.
Oh, that's right. You do still have advantage from Crusher. You have advantage from Crusher. That's right. Thank you for reminding me.
I'm sorry.
You have advantage from Crusher from Steady's feet.
Oh,
I
nice.
put it up there a bit ago.
Sweet. Well, then, if that's the case, I'm gonna go ahead and A-Town stump on this dude's head or something.
Peace up, A-Town town.
A-Town down,
Starts
literally.
fucking tap dancing on
And
his
since
forehead.
I have advantage,
Yeah. Hey, a 20 will hit.
bomb.
20 will hit.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and do my other one because of fucking dancer feet. Let's rock it. The 17 hit.
17 does hit.
Wonderful. You're gonna take 13 tap dancing damage.
15 tap dancing damage is crazy.
Yep.
That works. That works. He is still bloody.
Hold on. Let me double check something real quick. Cause we fighting. So Melly's gonna look and make sure he can do all of the things.
Ignore him. He's not supposed to be there.
Okay. Wonderful. That is Mr. Melishar.
As
Done.
you guys see, Melishar hit this guy a couple times. You see the forms of the other two priests kind of shimmer a bit. Like they're maybe doppelgangers of some sort. Yeah. Steady.
Oh wait, that's a bonus action. Fuck.
You got another thing to do, Melishar?
Forget that all the time. Yeah, bonus action. I'm going to, which one of you looks like you're in the craziest situation?
This one? This one.
Corvus, be a dear. Please kill that thing behind you. Bardic Inspiration.
Awesome. Steady, go ahead. It's your turn. This guy here looks pretty beat up, and the other two you notice when Melishar hit the High Priest, their forms shimmered, and they looked, they took the form of doppelgangers for a moment that you recognized. Not personally, but like you recognize doppelgangers when you see them. And they went back to their Void and Storm Priest persona.
Steady just looks confused, turns back to the Archpriest and hits him.
Go for it. That'll hit. Not bad. You have anything else, Steady?
No. No, just call it there. Oh no, I will bonus action, I will second wind.
Cool.
To heal myself.
Alright.
That was the wrong button. I apologize.
That's alright.
What?
Mikhail, I assume you want to go bang bang on the big guy with your big gun. So let's do that. The Elven accuracy route.
Mikhail will keep blasting.
Yeah, Mikhail just keeps blasting. Make sure we got steady or sneak attack on.
No.
So, is Mikhail around to tell us what happens or not?
Natural 20, my boy.
Natural 20 for fucking 45 damage. Wipes the dude off the face of the earth, and you see like a hole in his chest as he kind of just falls back and thuds a bit. And just as that happens, I'm gonna move into the map layer. You see these two forms just immediately drop as two other beings are overtaken in their place, basically. And you see two doppelgangers standing in their stead instead of two priests. And they do not look like they are fighting anymore. They kind of go to their knees immediately and they put their hands up.
I say we kill them. Disgusting little beings.
I guess you'll do whatever you want. I just got here.
We should probably interrogate them first. Sebastian says as he chucks the health potion and heals Mara again.
They are both still bloodied, by the way.
How is that something that... There's something specific you'd like to know.
Oh well, from the last doppelganger we captured, we learned some interesting things. Maybe these two can tell us something interesting as well. Who knows, they might even survive.
Survival would be wonderful. We could see something being arranged.
Well, then I suggest you get on with it right now.
My name is Gifalo. What can I do for you?
Tell us everything you know.
6
And
months
be
ago,
honest.
my tribe was overtaken. We were thrust into service in the Empress's army and told to do her bidding. That is why I am here, with my brother, Chenva.
That's their names, Gifalo and Chenva.
Yes, we done many things, but willingly never.
Who just left?
I don't know.
Oh, Ilya. Okay, let me just write that down really quick.
Maybe that way. Yeah, we're almost done anyway, so that's basically gonna be the end of the thing.
You know, whatsoever, I'm extending a helping hand towards those two doppelgangers and ask them if they would like to work for me.
Work for you? What would we be doing? Nothing horrible like what the Empress has us do, right? I don't like taking the forms of a priest and killing people. I like to just frolic in the forest and sometimes eat bears.
You know, Sebastian thinks for a moment. Well, I would have asked you to join up with another assassin of doppelganger, but since you are not willing to do that, you two are to take the forms of ordinary civilians and go to the Imperial capital and send us intel back.
Oh, I could do that. I could. My brother here, though, Gifalo, he's more of a spy.
And Gifalo goes, yes. I've been a spy in many days. I don't like killing, but when I do, I will if I must.
I'm looking to Chinfa. Well, what can you do?
He turns into you. I can do anything you can. Now. And he basically casts, like, one of your spells that you, like, didn't use.
Motherfucker.
You're like, I didn't use that spell today at all. It's not even prepared.
It's like, I know everything that is on you. Not in you. I don't know your mind, but I know the magical things. That is my gift. Him, he's just really good with a knife.
He just kind of, Gifalo just kind of waves. I've been told.
Okay, out of character, I would like for Gifalo to link up with our assassin doppelganger that we already met. I guess we have some way of contacting her?
For sure. Yeah, there definitely is. You either have, just good old-fashioned letters or, I don't believe... The sending stones in this world aren't normal. I don't treat them, I treat them fucking like cell phones because I might as well. Like, that's kind of what they are.
I understand you.
So, like, you just kind of, like, get their sending stone number and you give it to, Gifalo and he's like, oh, I already know them. Oh, shit! They're in my contacts list already. You're good.
Do you,
Very good.
need a ride back when we finish our loop-de-loops around here?
A what bag?
What?
Do we need
Why,
a
why
ride?
would you have a rid of bags?
Yeah, do they need a ride? Because she's got the rock.
Oh. You all the ones that were on the rock. Chinfa goes,
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that.
Uh-huh.
I was really acting
Roxanne.
against my will.
Yeah, Roxanne does not like lightning. That's for damn sure.
I apologize.
Um,
I will keep that a note.
Suaveh, could you... No, wait, I can do that myself. I'm pulling up the world map for a moment.
You can do that, but I'll move us to the world map anyway, because we are
Yeah.
done in here, basically.
Done.
Basically, Steady, you open the door, and most of the people in here aren't even dead. They just kind of... They fought to a stalemate, and they surrendered, basically. They were like, alright, we're done. We don't want to do anything. And they're all in, like, chains, basically, already, and they're being arrested for treason.
Good. You know what, with the two doppelgangers, I will think of something, and I will talk probably with the group about that.
But they're like, well,
Did we level up?
You do level up.
Woo!
Level
Was there
up.
anything on the priest of interest that we could just, like the archpriest, that we could just have?
Let's see. You start searching through them. I don't remember if I wrote anything important onto him. I did not. So you start searching onto him. You know his Radiant Burst was his sword, mostly. Like, he had not a sword. Like a club. It was a spell that he was using through his club. So there's nothing you can take off of that. But you take his robe off.
Sexy.
It's a nice robe. It is a very nice robe. You know, it's got the symbol of He Too on it. But you kind of go through it and you look in the underneath it, and there's another symbol kind of stitched. It's the symbol of the god of death, Dalot. Just kind of on the opposite side of the symbol of He Too. You kind of take a minute, identify it, and you are pretty sure that these robes give you a bonus to your spellcasting ability.
Yeah. I hand this to Sebastian. Here you go, honey.
Robes of the battle mage, you could say.
I had them to Ilya. Because I already have robes of the battle mage.
Yeah, they're, Jesus. True.
But these are He-Two made stuff. These have He-Two embroidered on them.
Technically Dalot.
Hmm.
But yeah, they're +2 to your spellcasting, to your ranged spellcasting ability. So anything like fireball, not fireball, scorching ray,
like firebolt, guiding bolt, scorching
Yeah,
ray,
Guiding Bolt.
fucking
Guiding bolt. That's what the fuck I just said. Jesus Christ. And there's a couple
shit. You can get into like chromatic orb, like shit like that.
stuff like that. It'll give you a +2. It is technically an uncommon item. It'd be a rare. I'll say it's rare.
+2, yeah, it's definitely rare.
Not always.
It just depends.
It really depends sometimes.
It could be uncommon or rare. It's doesn't really matter for this one because I've just made it up in my head. So
I like how Fireball is already pre-selected as a 3rd level spell.
Yeah.
Do it.
I feel like any list where you can get fireball, you just take fireball.
I don't know. Yeah, but I will talk with Ilya about that. Maybe we just both roll a D100 to see who gets it. Because
Again,
it's good for
Amara
both
handed
of us.
it to you.
I know, but he is not selfish. That's selfish.
You just give him your hand-me-down robes. It's fine.
Oh, crazy thought. They don't require you to be attuned to them. You could just swap.
Yep.
Every now and again.
They do not require attunement.
Boom. There you go.
What
See?
makes them rare.
Problem solving.
It's like a uniform swap at a football game. Good fight, Ilya.
Oh, you know, you just go in the closet, swap robes, come out, and Amara's
Hey,
just gonna
who
look at you like,
knows?
the fuck?
Hey, you know? Maybe you need to be a little bit more productive today. I don't know.
I still need to cook. Still need to fix the OBS.
Sound like you struggle busting over there, mama.
I am. We're gonna have to start late tonight.
It's alright. I have no idea what you said, Corvus. I believe it was Corvus.
I wasn't talking.
Okay, I couldn't tell. It sounded like fucking a fishbowl, so it was like, oh, okay.
It's okay. Game's not letting me level up. It's wonderful.
Doesn't sound like it.
Yeah, it was sarcasm. Yeah. Oh my god.
And I need to send you some sarcasm signs you can hold up.
Oh, she needs those in real life.
I have those in real life.
She needs her friends to have those so that we can tell her when we're being sarcastic.
Yeah, I do. It's bad.
That is a true statement.
It's pretty bad.
But that is the session for today, y'all. Thanks for coming.
Woohoo!
Thank you for hosting.
Yeah.
I'll see you tomorrow then. Bye.
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 I'm gonna restart Discord because everything is broken.
You know, I'm still thinking of what spells I should choose, and there's just one spell called the Unseen Strangler. It's very tempting to just use it.
I don't know what the fuck this is. Or why it's not letting me do anything in the sheet.
Like a fantastic spell. What do you mean it's not letting you
Oh,
do anything in the sheet?
It's
Oh,
it's
this is
glitched. The character mancer isn't working correctly.
What did you do?
I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
Was I supposed to get any new features this level?
It's level 5.
I think you get extra attack.
No, her
Oh,
fucking
no.
character sheet is just glitched, so I don't know what the hell happened to it. I didn't even fucking touch this one. You're just gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. And write it down and shit. Because it's broken. For whatever reason.
I think I fixed it. Maybe.
Thanks for what?
Perfect. I fixed it. Whew. Man. Stupid ass fucking Discord.
Oh goddammit, there's so many good spells here. Fucking hell.
Is it always your sheet?
Couldn't tell you.
At this point, I just think her roll 20 just don't fucking like any game you have her in.
I found the strongest spell at 2nd level. Unseen Accountant. What is that spell?
I'm sorry, what?
There is a
Unlawful
2nd level
evil?
spell. There is a 2nd level spell I can choose. It's called Unseen Accountant.
What the fuck does it do?
I'm posting the description.
What do they do? A magical, your magical taxes? Like, what the fuck is this?
Is it because we changed her background after the fact? Is that what broke it?
The thing says you're just gonna have to make a new one because they don't have a fix for it right now.
Oh, so it's a known issue.
Yeah, it's a known issue. They don't have a fix for it, so you're just gonna have to make a new sheet.
I don't. I cry. I don't have time to do that right now. I gotta prep for next session.
You have all week, so you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Lord.
I'm out too. See you tomorrow.
See you, man.
See you tomorrow. No, wait.
Night.
Felt really weird not running a session yesterday. I had so much free time, and I didn't know what to do with it.
I canceled like today or something, just like both sessions. I wouldn't know what to do.
Dog. Because when I got done, I was just like, well, what do I do? Usually I'm DMing. Working. I think y'all were both gone too, which was weird because I was like, usually they're on Discord. Where the fuck is everybody? I ended up going to bed at like 8:30. I was like, well,
I was at work.
I'm going to go to bed.
I was working until like 8 my time.
Oh yeah, so it would have been like 9 something here. Yeah, I was already asleep by then. I was like, well, I don't got shit else to do. I can go to bed.
Like,
Fuck.
I
Never
was
go
a
to bed this
closing
early.
server and I got off early, but I still was still was fucking late. It's ridiculous. That's one way to do it.
It is raining again. It's raining again. I'm sick of it.
I think you got the song text wrong there. It's meant to say it's raining men, not it's raining again.
I wish. If it was raining men, at least that way, at least it would be entertaining at that point.
Oh yeah, we learned
This is just boring. I'm sick of it.
There's a difference between the rock that you have, Quorum, and the rock that and Roxanne, the rock that Amara has.
What's
They're
the difference?
They're very different. Dwayne is one not afraid of storms. Roxanne is. Dwayne does not eat metal. Roxanne does. Dwayne just eats everything.
I'm sorry. Is Roxanne the thing that?
Yeah.
Is Roxanne the word that we can't say anymore because it's derogatory, but it starts with an R?
It's just the rock.
Did you
Oh,
really name
okay.
another
That they
rock
got in this
Dwayne the
game.
Rock?
Yep.
Yes, yes, in our Tuesday game,
Yeah, they have a
she bought me a Qual's Feather token, and she braided it into my hair, not telling me what it was. So I'd have fucked around and activated it, and I'd had a rock appear on top of my head and killed me. I would have come back and haunted her spirit.
Jesus.
But
I'm
yeah, so
currently
now I have one, and because
I'm currently looking through some of the spell descriptions here, and fuck me sideways, are they strong? Like Aura of Listlessness or Rune of Imprisonment.
ooh, what are those? Everybody doing spell swappies.
yeah.
Mm.
Oh yeah, by the way, Suaveh, the next time we're in a bigger city, I will send you an entire list of all ritualistic spells my characters buying from spell scrolls.
Wonderful. If I have to guess, it'll be Lativ, but you know, that's not that far away.
I will have just to look. Is there any kind of way I can filter for the 5th edition spells you have in here that are ritual spells? Because you have a lot of spells that are not standard.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I think there is a way for you to do it, but I don't know
is
how
you
to
have
do
to
it with
go
the
into
24 sheets.
compendium. Yeah, you have to basically do it in the compendium on the right side. Go click ritual.
Wait. I'm currently D&D 5th edition. Start here. Spells?
Yeah, go down to spells. Click that, and then there's a filter thing in the search bar. There should be at least.
Oh yeah, I see it. Ritual. Oh yeah.
There should be ritual. There's the casting time, classes. It's like wizard, the damage type, level, range, save, school, source. You got all the sources. So like 5th edition standard, Dungeon Master's Guide, Dungeon Master's, Fizzband's Treasury, fucking basic rules shit, monster manual. So you can choose which specific one you want it from, and then there's like spell attack. You can get pretty specific.
There are a lot of spells in here.
Yeah, I got a lot of. I bought several books. I like
It's a lot
buying
of-
books for you
I like
guys, making it easy so you can at least use the tools that they give you.
Yeah. Well, a shopping trip will cost me something, but I will have 20 ritual spells.
Yeah.
Fuck.
We're here for it.
Love that.
Now I have to take Unseen Accountant so he can just grab my spells for me.
You're like, we're going through the city right now. I need the accountant to go grab some spells in this spell. We gotta wait though. If I get too far away from him, he disappears. Okay, now we're good. We can keep walking. He's caught up.
Unseen Accountant is crazy.
I cast Unseen Accountant.
What is that from? It has to be from Valda's. Yep, that's
I don't-
Valda's one. Yep.
Yeah.
Hey,
I have not gone
added
through
it.
everything Valda's has.
Yeah,
Valda's
there's
is
so much
I
shit.
fucking love their shit.
They
have
once
so
it was a $60 book and I was like, yeah, I'm buying it. I don't care. That's worth it. That is worth it for all the shit that's in there. Fucking Wizards stuff doesn't cost that much on Roll20.
Yeah, no, it's
I
just
think I will
like
get.
yeah.
I think I will go to sleep. It was fun playing with you again. Have a nice
See you
week,
next
and
week.
next
Alright.
Monday. See ya.
See you.
Yeah, no, so it's like told me about the fucking Valda's. I've been Valda's in love.
Oh wait, no, it goes hard.
awesome. Didn't break anyone else though, so that's fucking weird. That's an odd thing, odd bug.
I just find it funny that it's constantly her.
It is just constantly her. I'm like, I didn't fucking. I changed one thing on your sheet. And changing the background shouldn't have done that. It shouldn't make everything fucking break. So I don't know. It also says it happens when you change ending settings. So I'm like, I added a book. Once again, nobody else broke. It's just her. Fuck, she's not even using spells. She's using it.
Gotta love that.
Nice.
I wonder if our friend Knights comes back.